Pharos II, a habitable moon comprised of a chain of islands and dominated by a deep ocean. It was settled by human colonization efforts during First Com, and has remained isolated until half a century ago. In UE 5106, the ruling government on planet, Pesov, closed its fist even tighter on the populace, sparking a full-scale civil war. Renowned NHP scientist, Nara Agura, was on Pharos II, just before the conflict began. Their current status? Unknown. With other Union forces along the Atlas line busy with current deployments, Rapid Cavalry Reaction and Response Taskforce Minerva has been routed to Pharos II. Our mission? Assess the situation, provide emergency relief, and exfil Nara Agura. Eyes on the drop, Lancers. It's time to get to work.
UE 5106, Pharos II, New Alexandria, capital city, forward operating base Raven, home territory of Nala forces fighting Pesov in the capital city. Mess hall in the barracks. Table of soldiers sit gathered around a table, gathered around a collection of drinks. Some of them pound them down quickly and slam them on the table in some sort of ritual ceremony. Others raise their glass and shout the names of dead comrades, lost loved ones, reasons to fight, unwillingness to die. One of them sits calmly, looking at a friend. To the capital, huh? You think we can do it? Not a matter of if. We do it. We kill Hurst. We free ourselves. We make our mark on this place. The other nods, calmly, solemnly. Because to make your mark on a planet, to make your mark on the galaxy, it's as simple as stepping in a cockpit and having the will. Good morning, afternoon, and or evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all those in between and beyond that binary of the internet. Welcome back to Neon Lights Roleplay. More specifically, welcome back to episode 3 of Divinity, Minerva, Exodus. I'm your host for the duration of stream, and I have with me 4 incredible souls, 4 dedicated soldiers, 4 Lancer pilots, ready to take on the Capitol complex, and with hope, maybe, rescue a scientist and hopefully kill a few fascists while you're at it. Who knows? But before they do that, let's have them introduce themselves. So pilots, any order that I call you out, please feel free to let me know who you are, who you're playing this evening, and where you can be found on the old internet, as it were. Starting off directly, I actually realized I've forgotten where people are in the overlay, so nope, figured it out. Starting off directly across from me, a person who's made their name at Neon Lights, who recently said, I don't really know. I might still do things in other places, but Neon Lights might just become my home someday. And frankly, very few things have done my heart that kind of joy. If you've been Arcana long enough in recent months, you know, of course, I'm talking about the incredible and incomparable Rainy Peace.
Oh, thanks. Hi, everyone. I'm Rainy. Tonight I will be playing Corporal Eves Almlight, call sign Church Key, pilot of Alter. but not any longer. You'll see her new neck in just a few. That being said, operative pronouns, I go by she, they, Eve goes by she, her. You can find me anywhere on the internet with Rainy keys attached. And I'll pass it on back to my friends.
Thank you very much. Sliding directly below from Rainy, but absolutely nowhere near the bottom of our list of our cast and crew here. A personal friend of mine who I've had the virtue of hanging out with in person, talking to on long nights and getting to know on an intimate level. Someone who I feel knows my soul and knows me more than I know myself some days. I'm of course talking about the one and only Lucian. Hey, bud.
Intimate level, huh? Something you're not telling me? Yeah, hi, I'm Lucian. I'm playing Ember today. Both he, him. Good luck finding me on the internet. I don't really do a whole lot anymore, but I'm always in the Discord. So, that's where.
And we'll tell you more all about the Discord toward the end of the stream, but if you're curious, there's a link right there in chat. Shameless plugs aside, I'll slide directly to the left of Lucian, turn to a close personal friend of mine, someone who I've only gotten to know through this lovely internet world of ours, but someone who, by virtue of the tables we've shared, the stories we've told, and the friendship we've cultivated, I consider someone very, very close to my heart, and I hope they know that very, very personally. I'm of course talking about the one and only It's Chaos.
Hey y'all, I'm Chouse. Before stream, my door broke, but it's all right. I got a handle on the situation. Well, I don't think these jokes will go away. I just keep on finding new ones.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You can find me pretty much on a lot of places on the internet by It's Chouse. Try to keep that one going, but a lot of people just steal it. I don't know how. I don't know how they found me. But I go by they them. I will be playing Tom Lost Light. Tom goes by he him. Piloter of Big Boy.
Biggest boy.
Big Boy.
Moving on.
Big boy hours.
Moving on then, from the biggest boy to the littlest lad, a member who I've only gotten to meet through this game of ours, but I'm hoping that through this dawning experience, we could cultivate a long and lasting friendship, because I feel like this person is a great person to be around, someone I'm happy to share a table with. I am, of course, an honor to reintroduce you all to the wonderful and incomparable Weeb G.
I'm sure I'll be around more. I like this
You
place.
better.
Hi, I'm JT or G, whichever floats your canoe the best. You can find me all over the internet, Weebjeet. My pronouns are they, them. Tonight I will be playing Lance Corporal Orpheus, call sign Orpheus, pilot of, well, no spoilers yet. They're just a little
Exactly.
guy.
Just the littlest guy. Just the
A
littlest
little
non-human
on the
guy.
team.
A whole entire bean, if you will.
NHG? More like NHG. Any case, my horrible puns aside, friends, I'm Foxy, young Foxy, aka Philly's favorite fox. And when I'm not doing stuff on the internet, I'm hanging out with these awesome people and telling great stories with them, which we're gonna do right now. Pilots, last episode saw you all resting in the shelter of forward operating base
My
Nala,
notes.
which still moves around you with the haze of mechanized vehicles and other sort of small things moving here or there. That's the wrong button, by the way. I want to use this one. There we go. You all found yourself last episode in the command structure, waiting with the captain or with the forward operating commander of the base, and a new figure just in front of you. A sly-looking individual with colored hair, glasses sitting low on their face, and a curious, almost viper-like smile, introducing themselves only as the middleman. I'll pass a moment there. I didn't mean to do that. As we pass things on over to you all.
There was a misfire somewhere on the base.
Someone's just random tank round went off somewhere. It's fine. We took care of it.
People need to stop dropping their shells. This is why you have certified artillery people carry the artillery.
So, you settle back in. On the hololith, this figure looks at you all firmly, that viper-like smile on their face, and just, you may call me the middleman. How can I help you, friends?
Alrighty, Mr. Man.
Whatever floats your boat.
God, I hate being socially awkward. Fuck. I'm
It's
not
okay,
muted.
It's okay. It's okay. You got this.
No, that's his chows. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, Chows.
Porque no los dos.
Okay, no, let's do it.
What happened to the top and bottom?
Clever. Cute. It's not a measure of up or down. It's a measure of in between. My clientele wants to offer things to people who need it. I find those people and get them to my clientele. I'm sort of a transactional profession, you could say.
Why did he call me clever?
You are?
Eve just like reaches out and just pats the top of Orpheus's head.
He cocks his head a bit and just, so, Union, huh? What are you doing on this little ball of water and dust?
What do you need to know?
Needing to know is simply one thing I deal in. Weaponry, equipment, information. My clientele requires it all.
We're here on a special mission.
Oh, well, that's obvious enough. Union wouldn't be poking their nose in on random people's civil wars. It's more SecCom style, yes?
That's true.
We try to help where we can.
Well, certainly seems like these sad facts, and he looked directly at Commander Hush, could use all the help they could get. Hush just folds her arm more. Stow it. And he says, well, it's not like I'm simply speaking the truth. After all, if you didn't, I wouldn't be here.
Oh, stow it. People like you in your profession. People like you in your profession always find places to be, even if places don't really need help as much. How you keep yourselves alive, yeah?
Not incorrect. Nonetheless, I intend to keep myself very alive here, and if I can help it, very wealthy.
What currency do you use?
I just told you. Weaponry, secrets. Which brings me to my follow-on point. I don't really care why you're here. I don't really care if you're fighting with Nala. What I care about is what I can offer you.
What can you offer us?
Well, special missions need special gear, yes? You can't simply expect to run off there in fancy new toys and think that you're just going to, what, take on the entirety of Peace Solve by yourselves? Nala scraping by as is. No offense, of course.
Is there a bit of a numbers disadvantage? Let's see.
He kind of leans over some and... You know, you do my job long enough, and you start to get a sense for pilots. You fall into tropes, as it were. You, pointing at you, Orpheus, strike me as a speedy one. Get close, hurt him hard, get out of there, don't think too hard about it.
I think very hard about all of my actions.
Then you're a rare breed. Points over to Warden. Oafish, defensive, sturdy. Some kind of brick wall, I assume. Over to Eve. She's so fast, but skittish. I'm assuming special warfare or E-war. You're a hacker. I'll bet. And you. You're the hardest one to get a handle on.
Heard that.
Well, I've seen that look in your eyes before. And you've got a death wish.
Maybe.
That's ridiculous. Ember does not wish to die.
No, none of you do. Which is why I'm hoping I can assist in that.
Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, I understand. You intend to offer us weaponry.
Weaponry, equipment, information, whatever it is you might happen to need or want.
Let's see.
Are we allowed to purchase third-party, Staff Sergeant?
Yeah. We've got discretion.
I assure you, everything that I offer is perfectly above board. My clientele represents some of the highest authorities and sanctifications within Union space.
Harrison.
Perceptive. Maybe you aren't so oafish.
I thought Harrison is what
Tech.
Pisov was driving.
Drive both sides. Get double the money.
Perceptive? Knowledgeable? At this point, you're impressing me, Union jocks. Clientele is known to have offered resources to the building Serenity in their early, let's say, establishment. However, conflict brews everywhere in the galaxy, and it's not our conflict. Doesn't mean we can't profit from it.
Well, at least you're doing these people a favor and not trying to claim them.
Well, the galaxy's changed, hasn't it? 1,000 years or so of progress, and all of a sudden, walking up to a planet with a full fleet and conquering it militarily just isn't as profitable anymore.
So you've adapted to playing both sides of a war?
We've adapted to ensuring that people who need our equipment get it, and that we benefit from those transactions. War is messy business, you know. So much complication and ideology. I find it's best to just not think about it.
So you don't have a belief system?
You could say that. You could also say, my belief system doesn't lie with things like nationality, ideology, or home planet. Rather, I believe one should look out for themselves. Whether that means pledging oneself to a nation, a company, a cause, a military, or to simple self-interest. Look out for number one. Which is what you all should do by accepting my help. Yeah, that's the commander over there. Were it not for my clientele's equipment, Nala would be still fighting the Pisov off with infantry weaponry, being slaughtered by the thousands and, well, probably dead by now.
How many pieces?
Pieces of?
Let's start with equipment. Information is a bit less hard parts.
Let's see. And you'll see them kind of wave over a small drone that hovers in front of them on the hologram and pulls up a list. That's already promised to somebody. I think we sold out of those. You, the zippy one. You think this might just suit your combat style? It's a bit of a system override. Would allow you maximum mobility in the field at only the cost of, let's say, a bit of combat volatility. Doesn't seem too bad, does it?
They've used the word volatile in my reports for combat anyway.
And it's a match made in heaven.
I do like the idea of going faster. Staff Sergeant?
Go for it.
And you then, the hacker with the attitude. Happen to know a bit about Pisov's military. Knowing things is my job, after all. And, well, you find that their systems operate one of two dichotomies. Either they're dog-shit roughshod frames with no E-defenses in the slightest, or they're incredibly potent. You might want some extra kick. My associates over at PO and I have created this. And they call it the Lunar Pulse Protocol. Well named, if I say so.
Hang on. Note taker moment. You said PO, as in
PO.
Pascal
PO and
Omega? PO and I.
Yo and
Are they like a researcher peeps?
They are a they're a mech manufacturer.
Okay.
Their mechs follow like herb names like basil, thyme,
Yep.
sage.
Interesting. Oh, those peeps.
Yeah, those peeps.
Okay.
PO and I don't design mechs for frontline combat, thus many of their systems are defensive, meant to incapacitate opponents rather than outright destroy them. Makes for a skittish little hacker, in my opinion.
How about cautious hacker?
What if I miss you sleep
Staff
at night?
Sergeant?
Go for it. And I'll let you do more in the field.
Perfect. I love cooperative clientele. There is, however, one matter we have left to figure. My price.
What would that be?
You see, that's the interesting thing. Might not know too much about this little conflict here, but if the Union's here, I wager it's probably for one of 3 reasons. 1, you're here to kill Hurst, which I doubt. 2, you're here for stasis, which you don't seem good enough to accomplish. Or 3, you're here for that diplomat. Maybe someone along with him? The scientist, I bet. Let's. It's that work, actually. You see, this clientele happens to have a firm interest in the, let's say, the work of one Nara Agura. So once you rescue him, as Union personnel, you'll have full access to his files in the debriefing and in the evacuation. If a few of those slipped my way, it could simply be called casualty on the field, collateral. What's few Union secrets between friends?
Man, like in world, are you able to make easy copies of files and stuff, or is it like a Star Wars thing where data is like incredibly hard to copy?
No. It's so the OmniNet makes things like copying and having access to data pretty easy. Someone's personal files, like Agora, you'd have to get his permission to make a copy of it, obviously. But you can do that with no problem.
Okay. Let's see. Damn it, I'm the one that makes that choice. I can't. Fuck.
Talk to your squad.
Yeah. What do y'all think?
I see no harm in sharing information. He seems to have so much of it already.
The Order's business is, barely mine, to be honest, so...
There's no specification. So we can make this
That's
work.
true.
I believe discretion was the word you used earlier, Staff Sergeant.
Sometimes you gotta operate in between the lines a little bit.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, you exist within the line. You exist between the lines, so.
Oh, Staff Sergeant, you flatter me.
He said all of his equipment was above board.
Just because he's above the equipment's above board doesn't mean the dealer is above board.
Oh, wouldn't go that far. Rather, I'd say it is. And I'll add this as a freebie to your little package deal. That's the policy of my clientele to ensure that hands are kept in all, let's say, pockets. You have the Union government, obviously. Militaries all throughout the galaxy, which use our material. Various mercenaries we personally employ under our company brand. And people like me. Cooperate somewhere in the middle.
That's 4 pockets. How many arms do you have?
Harrison has many.
I do think they make a 4-armed mech manufacture frame.
A couple, actually.
Alright. Looks like you got yourself a deal, Mr. Man.
Wonderful. And he kind of like nods off to somewhere and says, I'll dispatch a transport, which would contain a small personal OmniLink connection point. It goes straight to me and no one else. When you have copies of Agora's files, whatever you feel pertinent enough to offer me, put them in that terminal, and our deal will be done. But I'll warn you, cross me and you'll find my clientele has teeth.
I did not know corporations could have teeth.
It's a
You'll
turn of
learn they have
phrase.
so much more than just teeth.
It is also mostly a turn of phrase. We need to teach you more of those, Orpheus.
I don't understand them. Why would you not just say what you mean?
Because speaking plainly sometimes will get you in much worse trouble.
And
That
there is
is
value
not
in
the-
secrecy. Lots of value in it. Then, Commander Hutch, I was here to offer you an extension on our own deal with some, I'll admit, rigorously changed terms. But this endeavor has been fruitful enough. You can consider our contract extended for a further year and a half. Here's hoping it's the last one for this little war of yours, yes? Just get the hell out of here. I appreciate your support. And your business. Ta-ta now, little Union jocks. Be safe.
How kind.
And the hololith immediately fades away into hard light, dissipating into the air.
Oh, I hate that fucker.
Welcome to my world, Hush says from the side.
He seemed very personable. What is there to hate?
Ugh.
Tactics.
Ugh. Ugh. Why
You
does
do what I do
everything
long
have to
enough?
be...
You do what I do
Fucking
long
Haze.
enough, you learn to hate the people who hide their lives behind smiles.
Did he lie to us at all during that exchange?
Don't know. Don't want to know.
And that's the problem. Regardless, I'm not here for your mission, so your business with him isn't mine. All I'll say is be careful. If the middleman's offering you something, because he's getting more than he's offering you, he doesn't want you to know it.
Of course. Which is why we will severely look over those files before we send them.
Telling you, we just send him the chaff.
Well,
There's an
nonetheless, if you want to do that, you've got to find your scientists, yeah?
Sure do.
So I'll let you
Speaking
in
of-
on the plan. It's pretty straightforward, honestly. He kind of steps forward and pops open a hololith. You'll see that the center of the city focuses in and gets kind of separated into several zones. The Capitol complex is, in fact, well, it's a rough term. It's a whole section of the city. This part here, over here, is residential. This part here is industrial. Here's administrative, and up here is a police, is a garrison barracks for the Peace personal guard. Her finest are deployed here. We're hitting Peace most veteran, most well-trained, most loyal. They also have an incredible air defense field with several emplacements, control nodes to block our scanners so we can't get any deep scans in there, recon flights being done, and a full third of their fighter force in the air around it.
Damn.
That's where you come in. Peace's been picking us off from the air for the entirety of the war. We just don't have the ships or fighters to match them. Don't know if they're prepared for 4 Union mechs, though. The rooftops of the city are high. Very high. High enough that you're effectively almost in fighter range just from being on top of them. You get in the air around the Capitol complex somewhere here, the industrial zone, cause enough hell to pull Peace's Air Force away, and we can lower the scramblers. Once that's done, we can not only isolate the Capitol complex from getting reinforcements, we can also find your scientist. I assume at that point, first to either hit the field or get desperate. We flush him out, and we take him out. What you do from there is up to you. Thoughts?
Would Tom see any problems with that plan?
You know what, Tom? Let's have some fun here. Why don't you tell me if you see any problems with the plan?
Because, let's see. Problem that I initially see is your bait and switch.
Oh?
If you cause enough problems with their air defense, you might just become a target for yourself and just get bombed out. You don't have much room to scatter on top of a rooftop.
Well, the best advice I can offer there is to remain mobile. Keep moving and use the rooftops and the space between them. The buildings are closely packed. This is the city after all. If you gotta jump it, jump it. Or if you can fly, well, problem solved. Secondly, as a reminder, we don't need you to wipe out Peace Off's air defense. Just pull them. Buy enough time to get enough of them focused on you, control the airspace year around, and that should be enough.
Let's see. About how say they're closely packed, but I'm piloting a building myself. How close are these buildings together?
Tom, I'm going to go ahead and say that you get the sense that what's your speed?
In
your mech?
3.
You are probably going to have some
Five,
difficulty jumping between buildings without figuring out some kind of solution, unless you either equip
Yeah.
some jump jets, or you pick a real good spot to hunker down in. I would say though, given that the plan is failed to draw them away, you hunkering down somewhere might not be the worst thing in the universe.
Yeah. Would a boost be able to send me far enough?
Tough to call. Maybe.
Yeah.
The jumping rules only says that you can jump up to half your move speed. So theoretically, if you moved and boosted, you could jump over 3, which could get you over some smaller gaps. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be clever with your pathing, effectively.
Alrighty. Yeah. Had a feeling. Might have to. Shit. Well. Tom's like, I'm not worried about y'all. However,
remember at the top of the campaign where I said based on the way you guys built, you would have some combats you'd breeze through and some you have some real trouble with? This is one of the ones you have guys trouble with because of the way you built, or at least one of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we'll solve that when we get there. Hush, Commander Hush, looks around at you all and just, can I count on you all for this? Are there problems? Anything you need?
I don't know if you'll have jump jets large enough for me.
I mean, Tom, if you want some time to retrofit and reconfigure your license level 2 sheet to include some jump jets, you can do that. And Hush will answer that by saying, like, talk to Kay in the hangar. I'm sure if he can't find something, he can jury you something. They might not work perfectly, but they I'm sure work.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'll have to move some stuff around.
Fair and valid. Anything else?
Any of y'all see anything?
No.
Okay.
Only problem is, I think, is what if... I don't want to play Peace Off like there's some extra sauce. Sorry.
You're fine.
Don't want to treat Peace Off like they're just as juvenile at this as Nala is. They might be expecting it, so we better be prepared for getting our asses potentially handed to us.
They haven't been expecting us at all, or at any turn.
Well, we're here now and we've been camped out for a bit.
They know we're here.
I suppose that brings up my primary concern then. Do we intend to help them with Hurst? As a squad?
Hush narrows her eyebrow at you. The look, even though Orpheus, you're not great at human emotion, the look she gives you makes it look like she's maybe thinking about punching you in the face. She doesn't, I'll clarify, but she cuts you a really stern look for several seconds and then kind of halts for a second.
Hurst, Sir Quarry. We shouldn't step in. We're here for Ogura and Ogura only. Remember, this isn't our war. We help out where we can.
She kind of narrows her eyes a little. My last name comes from the city I'm born in. That's common here. I'm originally from Port Mahdi. It's always been, let's say, a hotbed town for people who think a bit too much about the way things work around here. Always been peace solved the problem. 8 years ago, before this war even began, my father died in an anti-peace off protest. They opened fire on civilians. This is our fight. Don't take that from us.
I apologize. I did not mean to offend. This is not... I would like to help where I can. Whether it's Union's problem or not, people are suffering. That makes it my problem. And I would hope it makes it the rest of yours.
Please feel free to respond to that, squad.
Some fights are more personal than others. If Nala wishes for us to leave Agora to them, it shall be done.
Hurst. Agora's ours.
That's it. Yes. So many fucking names.
Sorry?
No, that's me. I'm just bad with names.
Fair enough.
This is why you have me. The person who writes down everything.
I've written
Nonetheless,
It's okay.
after a few bits, Hush softens her gaze somewhat. No offense taken. I appreciate your wanting to help us out. But if you want to help us out, the best thing you can do is your job. Get in there, fuck up that Air Force, and when you find Agora, get him out fast. Who knows? If we're lucky, we might end up in the same fight.
Apparently be in the same city.
I think with this explanation, Orpheus still looks very confused by this concept of a fight being personal. They're gonna keep quiet for the remainder because they don't want to push, but
I think, Orpheus, if there is anything in the back of your brain, I think you're just recognizing this as one of those strange quirks about being human. They are messy things. Emotional, illogical, unnecessary.
no, all things are necessary.
All things end.
Correct. That's what's so beautiful about it.
The presence you only just now realized you felt pressing on the back of your brain eases up, peels away lightly. You can still feel it watching you. You've always felt it watching you. Ever since that day.
Captain Hush, a question.
An answer.
I do not understand a lot of human stuff, particularly this fight being personal, but it does drive me to want to know. I've been asking my compatriots the same thing. What, to you, is the melody of the universe?
She pauses. I don't know if you have nerves. There's this feeling you get when you sit in the cockpit, when you wrap your hands around the controls, feel the power core thrum to life. You ball your fists and swing at someone, when there's blood ringing in your ears, when you shout and scream and yell about things you know are right, no matter how much someone tells you to be quiet. And you make noise when you force them to listen. That is the melody of the universe. Resistance.
Thank you.
Now then, if philosophy class is over, go busy yourselves. 48 hours when we launch.
Alrighty.
All right.
And she'll kind of turn,
Let's-
offering you one last very firm nod, and then go back to sort of putting her hands on the console as several soldiers kind of come around and begin to banter with her, talking about their plan for the next 2 days. And Lancers, y'all left to your own devices. Anybody want to check on anything, go anywhere, look at anything before things go? You've got about 2 days.
Let's see. I think at least Tom, at least like when they're walking out of the command area, Tom will kind of walk next to Orpheus and be like, I've actually been thinking about your question, and I think I've got at least my answer.
I would love to hear it.
It's less of a melody and more of a combination of notes, but wind chimes. The calm, but somehow slightly connected entropy of notes. Cool breeze floating by. Calmness.
I think that one has been my favorite answer so far.
Thank you. Let's see. Let's someone else say their thing.
Yeah. Where does anybody else want to go? Do, talk to, engage?
I think Eve is scrambling up somewhere. Already pulled out her. For those in the audience that I've already shared this wonderful little factor with our party here, Eve likes to try and take some time if she's out on a mission, planet side, to make some plein air art, as it were. So she's probably found herself a rickety way to climb up onto some building's roof. Just find a couple of places.
As you're working on your art, did you find yourself almost zoning out, fully consumed in drawing whatever you can around you? The soldiers, the skyline, the low afternoon sun peeking over the buildings as it pressed behind skyscrapers. You almost don't notice the voice that speaks to you. It's familiar, but it's different. Not the tone of voice, but the way it speaks. Your style is reminiscent of Balir, a third-age Cypheran artist from before colonization fully finalized. If I remember, they were slightly surrealist, but realistic in their interpretations. It's a wondrous drawing, however.
Eve sort of perks her head up and looks over her shoulder. Arcus?
Good afternoon, Madam Almslight. It is great to speak with you with my full faculties once again.
No shit.
Many long years of your work finally paid off. My connection to my base network has been restored. My payback code is fully functional. I am me again.
How's it feel?
He blinks, and you can briefly see thousands of informational bits circle around this now fully holographic man standing in front of you. Marvelous.
I'm glad. Looks like you won't be meeting me anymore then.
The holographic figure sits next to you. And what could have possibly given you that foolish idea?
You're back to your full self. Don't seem to imagine that the militia will be apt to let me keep you any longer.
You know, it's funny. I think there is just one slight error in my coding still. As much as I feel that I am perfectly capable of restoring to my functionality as operating the defense platforms in orbit above Thyphera, some strange quirk in my paracode has made me come to enjoy the feeling of helping to operate a mech. Strange quirk. Will take some time to fix, I think.
Oh my. Interesting.
But I think I might know one intrepid Thypheran hacker who could possibly handle the task.
What, you mean that, the dumbass who just agreed to some Harrison part?
I will admit, not your smartest decision. But it is one you made with your free will. And as I've clarified, I will never limit that. You wish to know the truth of what's happening with Orpheus, with Hestia, with me? Do not think I haven't noticed the stairs. I will tell you, you are spiraling towards it rapidly. And it will shake you.
You know, out of context, that sounds way worse.
Trust and believe me, whatever you think it is so much worse.
Are you sure you're fully back online there, buddy? Because I think you just missed the innuendo.
No,
Just...
I'm still working on innuendo.
Ugh. You still need some work, then.
Indeed. And if you intend to keep digging into this mystery, maybe you are the one who needs me around for a while.
We'll see.
Indeed. I will leave you to it then.
Of course.
And the hard light construct, dust scatters, falling into the wind, leaving just the sort of circular Roomba still spinning around you.
I love my little Roomba, buddy.
And he loves you too. So we got.
I thought I was the littlest guy. Turns out it's the Roomba.
Always a smaller fish.
There's always a littler guy.
He's always a littler guy.
That's incredible. Somebody needs to clip that, actually.
Just this little Roomba, the little dirt
The
scooter.
little guy.
The little guy.
Oh,
Sorry
you
to
know what?
interrupt.
Fine. What are you getting into?
Have we gotten our new mechs yet, or not yet?
They are being dropped later this afternoon,
Okay.
you expect. Before the evening will be out, they'll be dropped.
Gotcha. Ember will just spend more time, I guess, just in the medical bay, helping out however he can, checking on Romeo, seeing what he's up to.
Dr. Aramine is absolutely happy to have your company around. They are happy to banter and talk with you. Romeo is as chatty as ever, happy to talk with you about your combat and how impressive it was to see you fighting and, for the time he was barely conscious and things like that. And, he honestly kind of compliments you on how well you took charge when it came to the bus. He was awake for
Ember
that and noticed.
Immediately regrets talking to Romeo.
Just immediate regret.
Oh, well,
You took
Dr.
over
Aramine's
the
not
bus
helping.
really well. I'm
And
done
Dr.
with this
isn't helping,
guy.
as they are absolutely also chiding you and saying that they're very proud of you. Strangely, though, the thing that happens the most is as they kind of get quiet for a bit, and as Romeo turns and throws some random flirty line at them, and the doctor throws it off again. After a bit of quiet. Well, Ember.
Yeah?
Yes, you've come to know much of me in the time you've been here. You are a curious one, though. I won't ask you for much about your personal story, as that's not my business, but I am going to ask. Is there someone
No.
Really?
Yeah.
And she kind of, they almost like, literally lean up and very motherly pinch your cheek a while. Face like that. And there's not one soul that cares very much.
There may have been. But I can't go home anymore.
I see. I'm sorry.
It's alright. It happens.
Indeed. War may only have just started here on Pharos II, but it is everywhere in the galaxy.
Ah,
It has its consequences.
if it was just war, it would have been different.
I see.
It's not.
Well,
I'm not allowed back home. I don't have a home anymore.
I see. Well then, have you considered perhaps making one?
I don't know. I haven't. I don't know if I'm allowed.
Home is a personal thing, little one. But it's not a place. It's a feeling. Some find it from the comfort of one's bed. Others from delving into work that makes them matter. Some find it from the comfort of ones who love them. Home is a feeling.
Well, then I haven't found it yet.
I hope you do soon.
Me too.
They put a hand on your shoulder and step away to go work with another patient who was groaning over in pain. And as you're left in that quiet for a brief moment, you can notice red light manifesting to the right, to the left of you. Adjutant,
Yes, Hestia?
are you lonely?
That's one way of putting it.
Elaboration requested.
I don't know.
Hestia pauses for a long, long time. So much so that you're almost concerned as, well, someone who can think at several times the speed of light, you should be able to come up with their thoughts a lot quicker than this. When I was adrift, while you slumbered, I heard many things. Pleas for better, regrets for lives poorly spent, screaming, so much screaming. But what I heard most, amidst all the ghost signals, amidst all our dead, what I heard most were names, loved ones, voices people called out for as they slipped the mortal coil. I do not know if loneliness is a thing my protocols are built to adjust within you. But I will say that when all that is, was, and shall be calls me back to the realm between realms, yours is the last name I will say. Adjutant. Ember.
That's not even my name. See? Even you don't know my name.
You have never told me.
Well, maybe it's better left forgotten.
I believe that is your choice to make. The doctor's words strike something within me. I'm not certain I understand it. But if I am to gather some truth from it, I believe you may perhaps find... Never mind.
Okay.
Can you promise me you will be okay if I am ever not here?
Maybe eventually. But definitely not anytime soon.
Her eyes briefly flicker icy blue. I agree. And that is what terrifies me.
Hestia,
Adjutant?
do you know something?
I do.
Okay.
I will not tell you. I do not think you would understand. But if I am correct, you will know soon. All of humanity will know soon. If I am correct.
Okay. Is there any... There's nothing... There's nothing we can do, is there?
What is one to do when a god returns?
Nothing.
But supplicate. She lowers her head and slowly fades away, her voice parting in your ear. If it helps, when it comes, remember that I am so sorry.
Sorry.
Anything else for you, Ember?
No.
Well, in that case, let's pass that scene on. Anybody have any other small downtime or RP they want to engage in? Or can we get you guys in some fancy new toys?
I don't know, Tom, you wanted to find Eve?
Yeah. So Tom would probably, I don't know if they have like little walkie-talkies or anything between Bravo 3, but it'd just be like, Eve, where you at? If she's like still in like the building and stuff.
I think at that point she's probably scrambled herself down. Like a drainage pipe or something, just like a little whoop, pop. Behind ya.
Oh, there you are. How'd you get there?
How'd I get anywhere back home? Climbed.
That's true. I've been wanting to ask you something. A lot of people in this line of work rarely ever want to stick around in it. But, you are a bit different than wanting to go to merc work. I have been wondering why.
Union's too big and particular about what they take. Merc work is what kept home alive. You've been gone a while, Tom. There's been plenty of pirates trying to scrape up what's left of the carcass of home. Rebuilding's been slow.
Yeah, we all lost a whole lot.
But it's thanks to the militia's capability of working with merc companies like Celestial Beast, Scientific, whatever, CBSI, the full gamut of
The full
that.
term is Celestial Beast Security Interventions.
Security interventions. Thank you, Argus.
Oh, that was just me, but sure, we can hit it with Argus. That's fine.
But yeah, that's why I want to go to merc work. CBSI can get into places that Union can't, and can help people Union doesn't have the time to. We're all headed towards something in this wild world of ours.
And in that little moment of silence, Tom will kind of say to himself almost, I wish I knew what mine was.
Here's what.
Place I'm heading to. But all I'm doing this is for.
Eve will reach out and just place a hand on Tom's arm. You'll find it. Union work
already
stuck
did.
with you.
But they're not here anymore.
I know. But you remember saying back home, we keep breathing for him. We keep walking for him. We keep seeing and we keep believing.
Sure do.
And we keep fighting.
As long as we hold on to their memories.
And then Eve will just tap square middle where she knows Tom's implant is. Just, yeah.
You want to leave that one there, friends?
Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
Perfect. Then we'll leave on a sunset scene of the two comrades, the two Thypheran hopefuls, embracing each other in a very sort of comradely manner and sharing a soft moment. I know we have one last little thing someone on our party wanted to cut to. Let's get that in, and then we'll get ourselves a little bit of a break, huh? Take it away, Lance Corporal.
Orpheus is in the hangar bay. Oh.
No, you're good. I thought
okay.
this. My brain.
Right.
Their mech is about done. They insist on building it themselves from whatever parts they can get before they have to use the actual printer. But they're not working on their mech. They're sitting next to the scrap pile working on 3 small projects. The first being any bits of iron and dust that they could find. The second being a small made from scratch lighter. And the third being a set of wind chimes made from the little various parts of the scrap pile. And they're doing something they've never done before. They're humming music to themselves as they make 3 objects that sort of correlate to what their squad's answers were for their melodies.
Beautiful.
That's so
Orpheus,
adorable.
you sit in this moment, taking in the quiet music all around you, letting it gently lull and soothe you. It moves through yourself, through your being, so much so that you briefly almost separate. You haven't really put yourself mentally outside of your casket in so long, but briefly, you feel your perception open up, your feelings blossom, your senses extend beyond what's normally capable for a human. You reestablish yourself in the OmniNet for the briefest moment, shaking your shackles only temporarily, in a manner that is uncomfortable but blissful simultaneously. The universe sings through and with you, quietly humming along to your melody, gently lulling, almost distracting you from the fact that in the background, you could swear you hear fire. And it's right there, with that crackling, incandescent bass line under this blissful universe melody. We'll give ourselves a few moments to separate before we jump back into some cool new mechs and some fun new combat, yeah? I'll see you all in just a few moments. Take care now. We put ourselves, actually, hold on, let's take a brief second. We put ourselves in the interior of dropship Juliet, recently repaired, thanks to the fine workings of K. It's a little rough shot. There are places where the paint isn't fully repaired and where just slabs of armor have been strapped on to replace parts whenever ripped off. But the bird's in the air, no question. And much with the bird, so is her pilot. Despite still having some bandages around his waist and torso, Romeo is safe in the cockpit in his pilot suit, helmed up and flying through flying high over the skyscrapers of Pharos II and New Alexandria, moving you guys towards your combat zone. Down below, you can already see that the attack is moving. You can see Nala contacts making their way towards the capital complex zone. The attack will begin in earnest at any moment now. This place will come alive with combat and explosions. But currently, we are inside the jump bay of Juliet. You all are strapped into your seats, not in your mechs just yet, but you are sitting over the sitting in a bay, which is sitting just over the hangar, as Romeo pilots you all in towards the zone. Anything we offer each other before we get to the fun part?
Could I have given them their gifts before we got strapped into immobile seats?
Absolutely, no question.
I made you all these. Based on your answers. I made Ember a lighter. I made Eve an aromatic that should remind you of home, I'm hoping. And Tom, I made you a wind chime for the interior of your mech. As well as a wind emulator so that it actually chimes while you're flying.
Aww.
Thanks.
Of course.
Eve's gonna hug Orpheus. Just a big ol' scoop.
If Orpheus could tense up, they would, but they don't know what to do with this.
Wait. Is Warden also scooping both Eve and Orpheus up in a big hug?
Probably. Just
So we get the
both
group
of them.
lift.
Orph is... I don't know how much Orph's casket weighs, but Orph would probably be the only one that Warden would have any, like, struggle with, like, lifting.
Actually, their casket is light enough for them to sort of, like, move nimbly around their mech when they need to work on it,
So probably about as light as Argus.
I think human weight, maybe less than, yeah.
Yep.
Fair. So, yeah.
Remember, what are you doing while the group is group hugging?
Playing with the lighter. I'm just looking at the flame.
Ember, you'll see the lighter has various settings to burn different chemicals so that the color changes.
I set it to rave mode.
Yes.
You're shifting through different colors. Blue, green, yellow, red, and then you recognize that red isn't the lighter. It is the flood of the ready lights being flipped on in the jump bay as the comm goes up there. Eyes on the drop, Minerva. We got work to do. How we feeling?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Feeling... Got a nice chime to it.
Now then, as a reminder before we begin our scheduled programming, we have 2 empty bays filled with spare equipment, effectively a few spare parts, and whatever things I can handle as far as ammo. Once you're done here, I'll scoop you up and take you wherever you need to go. Ideally to find Ogura. Meaning, just don't blow all your ammo in one shot, please. I don't have that much stored extra.
Thanks for the reminder, Romeo.
Damn
You're
right.
a doll. Mwah.
Aww. And while you don't see it, the way he stutters for a brief second lets you know he absolutely blushes in the cockpit.
I weep.
Oh, let's see. While Tom's getting back, like starting to clamber into his mech, I'll actually ask Romeo. I thought you told me the Juliet was the Nautilus class.
It'll say, "No, you moron. She's a datalist." Which, by the way, I'll give you this little blurb thing. You don't gotta read it, but that's a little blurb thing for you. Enjoy it. Says, "Hey, treat my girl with some respect, all right? She's got you in and out of plenty of hot zones, and mostly in one piece usually."
I give her respect. I thought you said Nautilus. All right, now you made me look like a dumb. No, actually, no, that's my fault. I made me.
And I
look
thought
like
you were a
dumbass.
competent commander. Turns out you're a moron. Regardless, get in your seats, kids. It's showtime. And you're all able to
The
hop
competent
out of your
commander
jump seats.
part will like hit Tom just a little bit, like, ow.
You can tell he's just joking with you, though. Regardless, you all hop out of your jump seats, lift up your flaps, and are able to jump up and head out down the ladder towards the bay. Floodlights come on over 4 completely different looking, brand new machines. And as you all each move up to them and get ready to load up, why don't you go and tell me what they look like in whatever order you feel like doing so?
I say we start with our staff sergeant.
Well,
A leader does lead.
That he do.
Don't kill him. So the Drake frame that Warden's kind of drafted up and I was actually standing before him is almost just like a walking bunker of just super heavy, like, steel and iron, just in a almost a stark red main color, as it looks like it would put a siege onto the capital itself if it could. It's got its main armament being a reconfigured Apex Nexus on one hand, where it has more of a cannon approach, and in several compartments, like, kind of folded away other armaments and utilities. On its right leg has almost like a tractor plow, kind of reconfigured to just be armor, that it uses as its primary forward shield when it goes into its protocol. But yeah.
Warden, you lift up to the lift wire as the central gray and orange plate of this massive mech shifts up and open over the head. You clamber over top of it and drop down to a comfortable new leather cockpit. As it closes itself down, screens of light all around you. A voice speaks in a heavy baritone. IPS North Star welcomes you to the Drake. Designation, Iron Drake. Next.
Are we going down line of command?
Might as well.
Might as well.
I guess I'm sorry.
You're good.
This was your idea.
It was
It
my
was.
idea. Why do people let me have ideas? Y'all need to stop
I don't know.
me.
You have good
Let's
ideas.
get to it, though. I wanna blow shit up.
Okay, fine. As the scene shifts from there, we take a look at Eve in her flight suit, just tapping her way over, aromatic in one like little pouch pocket, and Argus's casket again, as always, under her arm. She just carries it like a little football, a little disc, a little Roomba, and she steps over to a mech that doesn't look like the frame that it actually is. Funny enough, curved around it are the familiar, like, they're wings, sort of, but the feathers aren't alight yet. Golds and whites and golds gleam off of the armor paint. A homage to Alter, but different. Eve, again, like always, hooks onto the lift wire with one arm and anchors her foot in the little triangle piece and just hums to herself as she's lifted up.
You are lifted up onto the wire. Argus's Roomba floating up alongside of you. You sit down in the smooth cockpit, angled slightly forward. The Roomba settles into a middle console, begins to like socket into place and glow with blue light. That blue light carries all about the screens all around you. A soft, feminine voice speaks. Greetings, pilot. Smith Shimano Corporation welcomes you. Comet frame. Nation, this is not God. Argus speaks. In the saddle. Shall we, madam?
We shall, Argus. Light her up.
Oh. All right, then. Next.
You or me, Ember?
Alright. Ember's new mech. It's hard to tell the colors realistically. You can tell there's a lot of red, but a lot of the colors washed out by this very strong crackling energy that covers the entire mech. And as Ember walks up, you'll see he puts a hand on the name and asks, Hestia, did you do this?
I did, Adjutant. I felt it appropriate.
And you'll see the name of the mech is Hearth, and then added to that in a different font and lettering, it says Hearth and Home.
Hestia speaks again.
Mhm.
If you cannot return to a home, perhaps it is time we forge ourselves a new one, yes?
Let's do that. And Ember will
You
also...
Mm-hmm. You hop up the lift wire, that crackling energy surging all around you. You sit down in the cockpit and shove both of your hands between terminals, twisting them. Hestia's sort of cube-like figure almost manifests just behind you, sheltering over your shoulder, as red energy lights up all around you. And almost a low, chiming prayer hymnal begins to kind of chant. The galaxy quakes. The stars go dark. Time is a circle. Greetings, Adjutant. Bring the flame of castigation.
Let's do it.
Last but not least.
Orpheus climbs down. Nimble as always, they do not climb into a mech, but a white orb with black accents as one of the black panels folds open for them to sort of for them to move into. They slap the top of it on their way down and leave behind a little sticker that's just an angry smiley face. And when they climb in, the orb unfolds into the full mech frame. Much smaller than before, but so much faster.
Mm-hmm. The arms unfold and clamp down onto the ground. The legs almost kick like a bronco, and thrusters unfold around the back. As you slide, as the suit fully manifests, you slide your arms into the left and right arm and flex them as the fingers flex them. Screens light up all around you, and an almost electrified guitar riff plays very quickly. Grim and Sons welcome you to the Jack, King of the Wild Frontier. Designation, wait for me.
Let's do this.
Romeo, inside the cockpit, kind of nods once, and you can all see in front of you as your mechs turn and angle on their hinges to face outwardly. Doors begin to open, and you can hear over comms a voice speak. 3, 2, 1, hit him! And you'll see the Juliet angle hard and bank as you all are given room to literally leap out of these bays and drop down onto the rooftops. And as you all drop and land in, you'll see that the dropship kind of turns away, and fighters already begin to sort of follow behind it. But Romeo's piloting is incredible. He's already angling and peeling away in a spiraling dive to evade them as you all land. And one last cockpit we get from inside. Romeo sort of taps in the comms and says, "All right, Bravo 3, keep it tight and do your damn jobs. Nothing but a little cloud kill, yeah? Should be easy. See you in a bit." And then shuts off his comms and powers off to the side as we find ourselves in Combat 3. Several fighters are already flying and moving and boosting all around you all in rapid circles. Outside of that, you can see 2 spindly leg mechs with wide circular heads move. Discs inside that blue center light up all around you. You also see a few large... that's a little loud. My bad. You also see.
That's too close.
I got it. My bad. I fixed it. You also see a few actual like humanoid mech frames fully alight in flight, flying and moving through the air towards you all. And in the back, 2 large quadrupedal husks that lean down and shape as large cannons peek out of their middle mast. You all are surrounded. You all are here to do a job. Let's do some combat, shall we, friends? You know how this works. One of you always gets to go first.
Hold on, wait.
Hmm?
We didn't get our launch sequences.
Do it now then, as your turns go. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I let you airdrop from a fucking dropship. What do you want from me?
Ears?
You're fine.
You spoil us.
You bastards.
That was so smooth too.
All right then, enjoy this new musical set called Cloud Kill, of course, for the combat. And well, whenever one of y'all fucking ready, let's start, shall we?
Oh, please, can I?
Do it. Go
for it.
first.
Do it.
Yeah, Orpheus drops out. They roll back into a ball to just sort of get some speed going as they come out. They
Spin
unfurl. They spin dash. They fully spin dash out of the dropship. They unfurl, and from their arms unfurls a big buster sword, and then a small stick which beams into a laser sword, basically. As they are going to immediately move and boost with their full mobility rigs, and that will get them right up in this guy's space.
We'll say you have to remain in the air as this fighter is about 2 hexes up in the air right now. If you're going to melee.
I was going to ask, actually. The Jack can occupy other spaces, or occupy spaces. I want to land on it.
That's so
Can
cool.
I land
Why the fuck
on it?
would I say no to it? Of course you can land on it.
Land on it!
Excellent. And we're
jockey a fighter with another mech.
going. Yeah, Orpheus is gonna land on the wing and is going to skirmish with the energy blade.
Do the damn thing.
And I'm going to use Bruiser 1 to give myself an accuracy on that. And Foxy, that will mean that the next attack you make against me will also get +1 accuracy.
You got it.
For a total of 2 goofy little accuracies. That is going to be 22 on the result.
More than enough to hit them. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Absolutely. That is going to be 7 points of energy damage just buried into this thing. I don't even think they get a chance to land on it. They'll move all the way down at the end of their turn, but the sword just right in half at the engines.
Absolutely. You managed to jump up and slice your sword downward, fully cleaving off the wing of this thing. It goes spiraling and smashes into the ground. Very fucking dead.
This is going to be easy.
Anything more from you, Orpheus?
That was 14 hexes. I think I have enough movement to land safely without just
Easily.
falling.
Easily. You literally ball up, bring your sword down, slice the thing, re-ball up, and then unball right before you land, and just on all fours right on the ground. Crack the concrete a little bit, and pull up, swing your sword just as the ship lands behind you and explodes. I get to go now, yeah?
I believe so.
Cool. Let's start off with my friend back here. You'll see this mech activate and just squad 7 and 8 converge in. Keep your vectors clean. You know how we do this. I'll debilitate, and they kind of begin to swipe their screen around. Let me do a little bit of measuring first. I'm sorry, I should have planned this ahead of time. It's my bad.
Oh, it's all good.
Cool. They're gonna move first. You'll see that these guys will spring up on spry legs right over here on this corner. And will now be in, actually they're gonna slide up to this edge right here and be kind of like hang on the edge of this right there. So they can be just in range of Orpheus. And they're now going to attack you. So let me roll a die for that. Where the fuck am I? Think about these money. Start with a simple one. Oh, actually, I love this one. Orpheus, does a 9 beat your? Actually, I don't roll with accuracy. Okay, does an 11 beat your E-defense?
11 does beat my defense, yeah.
Okay, so you are slowed for right now. Also, take 2 heat.
Slow to condition, yes.
Yes, you are slowed. Next turn, you're also immobilized. The turn after that, you're also stunned.
Yeah, you can't. That's my gimmick. Moving.
Oh, now I know how Turk feels now I know how Turk feels. It is good. It is a good feeling. That's a full tech though, so that's it for its turn. One of y'all gets to go now.
No?
Who wants it? Somebody's quite taking.
I feel like it'd be best for either of you two to go before me. My main plan is to just take just kind of anchor down on this this middle building here and just provide as much covering fire as I can.
Ember will come over, comes and say, my new mech is slower than my last one. I don't have the movement I used to.
Okay. I guess we'll put these. Actually, get this bird flying, eh? Right, Argus?
Yeah.
I believe the phrase is damn right, madam.
Beautiful. I guess that means I'll take the lead on this one if that's okay. Or Ember.
Sure.
All right.
All right, this is not God. Make it happen.
All right. So, first of all, we're gonna move, but because of the integrated flight systems, I get to fly. However,
Well,
I
then
only
get
have
on in
4
the air.
spaces. I'm trying. I don't have four fucking spaces worth of anything. I deployed myself wrong. That's lovely.
If you can fly, you can be in the air, like
Yeah.
in between the ground. That's fine. You can do that.
I only still have 4 spaces though.
That's fine. You can still get in the air
Yeah.
up there.
Just float.
Boost or boost.
Yeah.
Or boost. Yeah, might as well.
Join me in the boosting every turn club.
Gonna have to.
Gotta go faster.
Yeah.
So we
Also,
both-
Orf, did you overcharge?
I did not.
No. You skirmished. Never mind. You're fine. You're right. You skirmished. You're fine. You're right. You skirmished.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Yep.
You're good. You're super good.
I'm keeping track of my actions now that I can't do it for free anymore.
Eve, if you need to redeploy, that's fine.
you know what? I'm fine. I just want.
Okay.
I'm trying to count.
Okay, sorry. Just-
I
Yeah,
can't
the
see
grid
the
is kinda
fucking thing. The grid is really hard to see. I can't tell where is actual square.
It
Uh,
No
the
offense
best
to
bet
you.
to
You
do is
did
just- yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, the best bet to do is just use the ruler, honestly.
Yeah.
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 So I have 8 hexes available because I boosted.
Also, nobody's gonna blame me for guesstimating.
Yeah, guesstimate.
Yeah,
It's fine. Don't
fair
worry about it.
enough.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, the
think
ruler's
extra for you.
pretty accurate.
Yeah, roll's pretty good.
It is. Yeah.
What you got for me?
All right. Well, let's see here. I guess I'll just do a tech attack.
Against.
Oh, I don't like the guy behind this dude.
Do it.
I don't like him. They're getting a
fair.
tech attack.
Oh, come on.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, it's been a while. So you're going to invade. So that's gonna be, we'll trust the roll 20 on this one just because
It's fine.
Those guys can't fly. Oh, I should probably put my suit active mode.
What you got for me?
12.
Oh, just shy.
You gotta be. Mm.
As you fire off your invasive pulse, you're gonna find that the code network of these guys in the back is way more advanced than the ones you're fighting. You remember the middleman saying, "P-Sov mechs either have dog shit E-defense or they're veteran frames with strong systems." This is probably one of the latter.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even hear the pilot cut over comms. Try harder.
That's not fair.
Anything else for you?
I got my cool thing. No.
Oof. All right
No.
then. We'll pass it over to one of my guys. Yeah. Let's go ahead and have this friend over here go. Sorry.
I
What's up?
misread my speed. I have 5.
Okay, then you have 2 more speed. You should move two more. Do that while I have my guy go, so we can keep it going.
2 right there.
Perfect. This guy back here will activate and start to fly up and towards, and will drive down into you and towards you, or to try to engage on you. It will turn and swing its claws at you. Let me find my die.
Oh, no wonder why. Okay.
The 13, patch your evasion, Orpheus. You're muted currently.
I'm gonna use my reaction to activate my land spinner and give him 2 difficulty to this attack.
I will roll with those difficulty right now.
Sorry, it's hard cover, which is 2 difficulty.
Boop. And boop. Okay, the worst of those is the 3, which brings it down to a 10.
10 does not hit.
All right then. I guess he had an accurate skill against that. No, it's fine. I rolled the attack. So that he will swing and effectively miss you as it comes at you, and then it's going to turn, and you'll see it bring up its other hand and fire a sort of a Gatling gun on its wrist at you. Does a 21 patch your evasion?
Oh, I guess.
Here's a 4 kinetic.
Delightful. I take 1 kinetic. Wait, is that AP?
Nope.
Okay.
And
armor in that little thing?
I have 3 armor, yeah.
I need you to no, that's it actually. That's it. That's a turn. Over to one of you. Who wants it next?
All right. So it's middle building, it right, Tom?
Yeah, that's my plan.
Right.
I don't know how much of a reach I'll be able to have. Everything's all kind of spread out.
Well, you go get him. I need you for cover.
Yep. I'll go ahead and boost. Let's see. For I never boosted in CompCon. Is that it's a quick action.
Booster club.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the little half hex.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll boost and use one of my charges.
Do it.
To move
Slide on up.
the 6 spaces.
You all watch as massive thrusters fire up on Iron Drake and just sluggishly lift it into the air as it thrums itself up. And just as it gets over that building, they cut, and he just slams down onto the ground with both feet as hard as possible.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Boosting. The only other thing I've got, let's see. Can I do a?
You could skirmish. You could overcharge and skirmish twice. You could tech attack. You could lock on, scan. Well, no, whatever you want to do.
I don't have anyone within range that I can skirmish with. So the only thing I can really think of is to try and tech attack. And,
you could do that if you have sensors to anybody.
Let's see. Where's the?
And if not, then just move and boost. Then just overcharge and boost.
Yeah, overcharge and boost again.
Yep.
Overcharge.
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 Wait.
Overcharge.
All right, then slide your 3 while I have my guy take his turn.
Okay.
We're gonna have.
Yeah.
We're gonna have.
So,
We're gonna have this guy back here go, actually? Let's see. Who can I make range to? Lots of people, actually, I'm pretty sure. Lots of people. Let's go for... This is not God. We're going to start off with you. As it's going to... You know what? It won't shoot at you. Instead, what it will do is you'll notice Argus will ping and just... Madam, we are being tracked. As you suddenly notice, something lights up with the target tracker from this guy back here. I hate to tell you it, but it's a sniper's mark. Your old nemesis back again, friend. So yeah, he'll sniper's mark you, and then he'll just slide over 1, 2, 3, and 4, and stop right there, and remain where he is. That's his turn.
I hate that. I hate this and I hate that. I don't like that. I want it to go away.
Go on.
I guess that leaves Ember, right?
Yeah.
All right. I will. Let's see. 5, 6. I will move and boost. And that's it.
That's your whole turn?
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. All my guys get to go now. Let's start off with the things that matter the most. This guy back here will... Let's get some range again. Let's see what we got. We'll actually have range at anybody right now. So, let's look at the narrative here. Hey, Warden.
Yep.
Sniper's mark.
Fuck. Alrighty.
So then he'll hop right down to here. And that's his turn. Let's go with some of these. Next we'll do the witch, which is gonna slide over to here, and I don't think it has range to you actually or anybody. Just out of range actually. So yeah, it's gonna boost and leap right to there, and that's his turn. Next we'll have the Valkyries go. This one is going to use its burnout booster rig and fly 10 spaces right over to here, and we'll attack at you, Eve. Here comes an attack. Tell me if a 22 passes your evasion.
22 on my evasion. Sorry, I'm
Okay,
trying to
that's what it
find
does.
my. Let
Tom's
me
not looking
see.
so good over there.
I'm trying to
It's like Tom
find
got hit
my
with a
lunar pulse
Uh-oh.
because I don't have it. Because I don't have the field guide it came from.
Oh, hang on. I can give it to you in a little bit. Don't worry. It should be in.
Please
It's gonna
and
be
thank
in, if you come out of combat mode and go into your your tactical profile, you can grab it in exotic equipment, and then you can put it on your mech from there.
Yeah, I know, but I don't. I was trying to find that originally, and I realized
that's
I didn't
fine.
have
It's fine.
Anyways, you said my evasion
yeah.
evasion.
Yes.
22.
Yes.
It beats it.
Pretty obviously. Take 7 kinetic.
Oh, why? Why this?
It comes
Why you
in
gotta be so
and
mean?
rakes you and tries to rake you with the claws. Oh, like I said, not tried to actually breaks into and tears that, kind of like gouges some of the feathers out and makes you kind of pull away as you move away from it. And that's going to end its turn. This other one will just do the same thing and then fly its normal movement to here. Its friend will do the same thing and fly its normal movement to here. And that just leaves the chaff guys, which means this one is going to fly right here. Orpheus, tell me if a 10 does not patch your evasion, I assume, yes?
Nope.
Cool, that's it. These two are going to both fly over here and both shoot at Eve. Does a 7 patch your evasion?
No.
Does a 21 patch your evasion?
Yes.
You're going to take 6 kinetic.
6 what?
Kinetic.
Oh, cool. I'm already in structure.
Damn.
Yeah.
That frame fragile, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you
It
go ahead and roll
literally
structure.
is.
Well, you go ahead and get rolling that, and while you're rolling that, I'm gonna have some more guys move and attack. This guy will just move to here as far as they can get.
Oh my gosh.
I'll just move to here as far as they can get. This guy will move to here as far as they can get. This guy will move here as far as they can get. And I'm gonna have all 4 of them shoot at Warden. So Warden, tell me the following order patch your evasion. 9,
Yes.
19,
Yes.
6,
Meets it, beats it.
8,
Yeah.
Okay, so how much armor do you have?
3.
3, 6. You're gonna take 12 total kinetic damage.
12 total. Okay.
As these 4 Harriers dive in and all begin to pile on shots at you. The way they're moving in formation is almost inhuman. It seems way too coordinated.
Let's see.
They get
Okay,
each reduced by armor, right? It's not 12.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I
So
also have
it would have been 6 each. So it's
Gotcha.
half to 3 each.
Yeah. So I also have resistance and stuff, so that would half it again.
Oh, so then that would
right?
half that even more, down to 2 from each of them. So it's 8 total damage from you.
8 total. Okay.
All right. Is that everything else then? That's all my guys. I'm going to end the round. We're going to slide back over and we're back to you guys. Picking score. The enemies have guys in 1 quadrant and 2 quadrants. You count as being in both of these guys, so they don't get score for those. So it's currently 2-0. Over to you guys.
Do they have? Who's 2-0? Is it 2 us? 2 us or 2?
No, 2
they
down.
have-
It's
they have
against
2.
us.
Yeah, it's against
Yeah.
us. It's against y'all.
I don't know what to do. I can't hear no music either.
I'm taking ideas.
I will say I did get a glancing blow, so I am
So stunned.
impaired.
Impaired.
Stunned
Fair
and
enough. It's
impaired.
impaired.
You roll your cascade.
Oh, no? Was
You
I
should do
supposed to?
Just
Yeah, you
D20.
should.
Just D20.
Just a d20.
Yeah.
Uh,
Don't get D20. Don't get a 1.
Yeah. Just don't get a 1. Forehead.
1 forehead. Ah. Nat fucking 20, baby.
You're good. Fine. Nothing happens. Everything's fine. You're okay. Who wants to go?
Question. This
Yes.
condition being inflicted upon me by that thing over there, is that something that I can clear with stabilize?
You can clear the condition, but because of the way tech attack works, next round you will still be the other thing will still apply.
Okay.
Tear down or petrify is a really fucking annoying tech attack. Unfortunately, there is basically no way to stop it.
Okay. So I just want to wait then.
You can start your turn, be immobilized, and then have someone stabilize you on their turn, but that would still make you have to burn the turn effectively. Now keep in mind,
It happens at the start of my
in
turn?
front of you. Maybe at the end. Let me check again. Checking right now. Keep in mind there is someone in front of you, so you know.
Yeah, if I'm going to be impaired at the start of my turn, that's going to limit what I can do.
Checking right now. On the next turn, they also become immobilized. On the following turn, they also become stunned. So yes. So yeah, on your next turn, you become immobilized.
Okay. What does that do? Can I make any voluntary movements? Involuntary.
Anybody want to go?
Sorry, yeah, someone could go before me. I'm just trying to determine what.
I mean, I am impaired, so... I mean, I could go first to burn the impair unless that doesn't end the way I think it does.
No, it does. You're right. It ended in any next turn. You're right. Go ahead
Go for it, yeah.
if you wanna.
Yeah, but I can't remember what I'm allowed to do while impaired.
Impair just
problem.
gives you a. If you put the condition on it, it'll tell you. Hover over the condition. It'll tell you what it is.
You have a
Impair
difficulty
just
on
gives
all.
you a. Yeah, it's just difficulty on all checks and things. That's all.
Yeah,
Oh, like
all attack saves
nothing.
and checks.
Yeah. Well.
What you got?
Done that.
Nothing. Jack shit.
You're just gonna not do anything this turn?
I mean, I'm trying to figure out something, but I got a guy right in front of me, and moving does not sound like a good idea. So.
Unless she has something that lets you move ignoring reactions or ignoring engagement.
Don't think I have that.
Then your options are either hit the guy in front of you or just move and eat the attack.
Yeah, not getting structured again. Let's try the quick attack. And I wish my Sirenscape would stop fucking around. We'll try and invade again.
All right, go ahead and invade against him. Number 2. What you got?
I don't think a 7 goes against 3 defense, does it?
Beats it.
You're joking.
You got it.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All good.
Great. That's let's try something fun and new. Let's do retransmission protocols. Your target is marked as a retransmission point. Until the end of your next turn, you and all allied characters within range 10 of your target may use them as a point of origin for ranged attacks against other characters with launchers, nexus, and smart weapons, checking range, cover, and line of sight from the marked character's position. You do not need a line of sight to a marked character to use this effect.
Well, there you go.
On which character?
The
dude
Valkyrie,
right in
guy
front of
here.
me.
So I'm gonna mark
Okay.
right now with this up to you, so you guys know. I'm gonna mark him
Cool.
right now. Hold on. Boop. There you go. That little blue mark.
Because if that's the case,
Boy.
That is the case. Fuck him up.
Okay. Anything else from you, Eve?
No, I'm just gonna take the chance and end my turn right there.
Okay. That was the quick tech action or full tech.
No, it was a
tech,
quick
it's
tech.
invade.
So
Invade.
you could do another one.
I'm all grayed out.
Well,
And
you
you
didn't
have
take any actions at all.
Yeah, you
You
have
could have full teched.
You can do 2 invades in a turn, or you can also
Yeah.
just smack him with a weapon if you want.
Yeah.
to do
Also,
that.
love it. Yeah. Also an option.
You know, we'll oh, I don't have any smacking weapons. All I've got are Nexi and a rifle.
You can still use
Fair
them.
enough.
You just get a difficulty.
Yeah.
I already have a difficulty.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
then
you
you roll
do.
2.
it's worth a shot.
It's up to you. I would
Yeah.
ask you
Attack.
kind of keep it moving though, if we could.
I'm trying.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say I was working you. That was not what I meant there.
Whatever. We'll just use one of the Nexi light Nexi.
Okay. Hit it.
That's a 3.
Oof, that's not gonna hit.
Figured as much.
Oh.
All right.
It was worth a shot.
Anything else from you?
Yeah. It should be good.
All right then. I'll have the guy right in front of you go, since he's already been mentioned. He's not gonna bother with running anywhere. He's just gonna try to attack you. That's not a great roll. Does a 8 pass your pass your evasion?
8 past my evasion, no. Sorry.
No. Well, then he swings, misses. It's then going to try and attack with its Gatling gun. Does a 11 pass your evasion?
Nope.
Then you're fine. As it swings at you and you dodge one way, it brings the weapon up, you swoop under it, and it misses entirely. That's the end of its turn. One of y'all gets to go now.
You really just went weave.
Yeah. Whee!
Let's see. Lucian, I think it would be better for me to go first to get you in a better
Sure, go for it.
advantageous spot for firing and stuff.
All good. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Go for it, Tom.
Yeah. So I'm a P5 faux from my ass to right here, actually, right there, and then rotate.
Rotate.
That no, how?
You click your token and then there you go. You got it.
There you
Yep.
go.
There we go. Cool.
Perfect.
And I believe that's 2 out of the 3 of my movement, and I am going to barrage with my Nexus
All right.
on these two dudes that
Okey
are
doke.
flying.
Roll the hit.
Roll to hit, and this weapon is modded with accuracy, armor piercing, and when I crit, they are prone.
Okay.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of things.
Yeah. That is a 21.
It's a crit against the first guy. And against the second guy?
And then 16 plus 5 is
Hits. Roll damage.
okay. That's 2d6 plus 3.
God.
3 and 5. That's 8 plus. I think that's like 11 damage AP.
Sure.
Sure is. So here's the funny thing. So the guy in the back, he grunt, he blows the fuck up. He just gets exploded. No
Okay.
problem, no question. You shear through this guy. You don't kill this guy up front outright with your blast. If you the next guy shear through and blow off the booster and force him to get to fall prone. However, because it falls prone and it's over the gap, it falls very, very, very far. Enough for it to take 12 damage, which is more than enough to kill it from where it's already damaged at.
Ah.
As you see it, you do hear the explosion once it hit the ground, though. Go on.
All right.
All right. And so attack, hit. What was that? And from here, the only other thing I can think of is to, let's see. I can overcharge again.
You could.
Overcharge.
Yeah.
Overcharge.
You
You
can
know
do
what?
it.
I'm gonna overcharge once
Hell
more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Incurring
Add it to
another
the note.
1d3 heat.
Adding to the notes.
Yep, that's I've counted a total of 10 overcharges.
We've hit double digits, friends. All right, what are you doing with that?
With that, taking on 2 heat, I am going to skirmish with. You know what? I'm gonna skirmish with this guy back here. This little guy. With my assault cannon.
Do it.
And this does not have accuracy on it. I got a 14.
Damage.
Alrighty.
You do more than 1 damage.
Let's see. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
blow it the
1d6
fuck up.
plus 2.
Once, friends.
Alrighty.
Anything else from you?
That will be it.
Cool. I'll have one of my guys go then. Let's do my sniper friend back here, who has already got range to our friend right there. Hey, Warden.
Yeah.
Does a 16 patch your evasion?
Ow.
Cool. 1 structure, please.
Ow.
There's the sniper.
My
mark.
bones.
Not the structure.
As you'll see, the sniper's cannon electrify with rails and then smash around straight down, going straight between these two guys here, and going straight through your shield and your arm structure. You go ahead and roll that and figure out the damage.
Oh, not again.
And while you do that, someone else can go.
All right. I'm gonna move and overcharge to boost,
Okie doke.
and that puts me right here. And hey, Eve, I'm here to help, and I'm gonna skirmish with my arc projector against
Do it.
this guy.
All right.
Bless you, thank you.
Enter.
And we
Now,
do
that's a
have.
very strange ability with how it works, right?
It sure is. We do have +2s. So
Well, then be sure to use those, friends.
yeah, I will roll. I don't think I have any. Yeah. Does a 21 hit?
On this guy right here.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, on whoever you attack it, targeted. Absolutely.
Okay. Great. I will now also make a secondary attack against this guy.
Go for
He's
it.
in range 3.
Go for it.
Does an 11 hit?
Against that guy, let me check. Valkyries are pretty evasive, so that might be a no. It is in fact a no.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
All
hold
right.
on. You should use your +2 though.
Ooh, I'll use my +2 then.
It hits. 13
Hey,
hits.
nice.
Yay!
All right, perfect. And I will also make a third attack against this guy,
Roll it up.
because I can keep arcing. Well, I can.
Arc it around.
Does a 13 hit?
Hits.
All right.
Full damage.
Great.
Call that shit Arcus.
So that is 7 damage to the first one,
Boom.
5 damage to the middle one.
Not as much of a boom.
Yep. And another 7 to the one on the left.
Boom.
All right.
As you fire out arcing lightning from your gun, Eve, you watch as lightning encapsulates that fighter next to you, leaps to the Valkyrie and eats at it, and then leaps to the other fighter, and the two fighters just explode around you. The Valkyrie pilot is just like, what the hell?
All right. And I will also.
That's Ember!
Sure is. Oh, look. This guy's in range. I'm going to invade this guy.
Who you invading?
This guy.
All right, do it.
Alrighty. Sec. Gotta find it. Invade. Does a 7 hit.
Ooh.
Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him.
On the witch in the back,
Yeah,
a 7 is not going to hit. No, I'm
Damn.
sorry.
that's alright.
Anything else from you?
Nope, that's it.
All right, moving on to me. Let's go ahead and have the Valkyrie in front of Orpheus go. Why not? Big Orf. Tell me, my favorite friend. Not my favorite friend, but I love you all very much equally, obviously. But I'm gonna hit you right now with a big weapon, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not, because I rolled a 3.
I would
So
say
I'm
that
gonna
is
try
this-
hitting you. Yeah, it's gonna miss. I'm gonna try hitting you with the gun now. That's a 13.
It's a new round, which means I have my reaction back, right?
You sure do.
I'm gonna use my reaction to give you difficulty on that roll.
All right. I'm gonna roll it once I find my d6s again, which I
I'm gonna
keep
roll it, but I'm not
misplacing.
gonna like it.
I'm gonna roll it, but it's gonna make me really angry unless I roll snake eyes right here. I rolled a 4 and a 6. It doesn't hit you. So,
No, not anymore.
So once again,
Just roll a -2 to hit.
Yeah. So yeah, and this is entirely, and that's all it's got. I should have used that cool thing I have. Oh well. That's it, turn. You're up.
This is going to suck when my mech shuts down and I'm going to just barrage on this guy.
All right.
Because
Get
I don't think I could do anything to stop being stunned, so
Make them suffer.
we out here barraging.
You whip out the weapons and start whipping into motion. Make it happen.
That's gonna be a natural 20 on the first roll.
Hits and grits.
It does hit and crit, and because of Predator, I deal the maximum possible
damage.
when I make an attack roll of 20.
What's that?
Oh,
God.
nasty.
Maximum damage for this die is
Uh-huh.
going to be 8 total,
Okay.
and that's kinetic.
All right. You can go ahead and roll the other attack now.
Let's go.
These fucking snipers are gonna be the key. to death.
That's gonna be 19 on the die.
It's damage.
Oh, that's gonna be 7 energy damage.
More than what you needed. Tell me how it happens.
I bonk him with the big buster sword and then straight through with the lance.
Flash, and you destroy. You fully tear off this thing's left arm and left side of its torso, exposing the cockpit. The pilot looks at you wild in terror as you swing the laser blade down and cleave into the middle of it, just below the cockpit. The pilot flinches, thinking you're definitely about to die horribly. Looks down and see that you missed, and then their mech falls over and they start to scramble out of it. They're
Have a nice
dead.
day. Oh, by the way, team,
Pilot
I'm
looks-
about to shut down.
Oh
What?
no,
That's
Orpheus.
Good to know.
You'll hear the witch over comms. That's my turn, by the way. You guys, that's actually your turn. You just blew some shit up.
That's not
That it for you?
my turn.
Cool. Yeah, my turn was just laughing. I lied. I'm gonna actually
I
take a turn
can't
now.
move because I'm immobilized.
It's true.
Uh,
All right. In that case, this witch will go now. Let's see. Let's start off with swinging over here. And it's gonna attack at you, Ember.
Okay.
Does a 13 pass your defense.
Oh, meets it, beats it.
Oof.
No!
You are going to take 3 feet right now.
Okay.
Oh no!
And on the witch's next turn, you'll take 4 heat. If the witch starts the next turn and your danger zone, it's going to be 7 heat, not 4.
Oh, okay.
So be aware of that.
Good to know.
That's also only quick tech, so it's going to attack you again, by the way.
Of course it is.
Why?
Why? 3. Sorry.
Doesn't.
It's a 6. The 6 pass your defense?
Nope.
Nope. It's so yeah. So that one misses,
Ooh.
thankfully for you. And that's it for you. It ends its turn there.
All right.
Yeah, tear down some shit, friends. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to you guys. Who's up? So we've had Ember's gone. We've had. Is that everybody?
I think that's everybody.
No,
I
that's
could be
right.
wrong though.
Shit,
Wait.
that's
Has
Brown.
Warden gone?
Yeah, you blew
yeah,
you
'cause he
blew 3
shot
guys.
the-
I blew up
Yeah.
3 guys.
Cool. Warden, this guy's gonna die for you real quick. Let's get that out of the way, shall we?
Alrighty. Would I be able to use a reaction to Overwatch?
If you have anything with threat that can do it, absolutely.
I think it's coming up with my assault cannons to
What's it
Overwatch.
got? What's the weapon?
What do you mean?
Never mind. I'm right. Yeah, you're fine. Go ahead, fire. Yes, shoot.
Okay. Yeah, it's a 18.
Crits. Damage.
It
probably sounds like that.
18 damage.
That is
Or that.
6 damage total. 6
You
kinetic.
fire into this thing, and it brings its arms up to block you. You start tearing off metal off of its arms as you start eating into it with rounds. It clenches its claws out and dives on you like a harpy. Does a oh my fucking god? Does a 4 patch your evasion?
It does not.
Oh,
All right then, let's try the fucking gun. Does a 5 patch your evasion?
oh, it just might.
It does not.
All right then. Somehow, even your big ass weave and weave.
He goes for my shin. I just lift it up, slam it back down.
It's gonna use its free action to free move in any direction. It's gonna free move 2 spaces. I gotta move you for 1 second. Sorry. It's gonna just free
Okay.
move itself to right there, and that's its turn. The rest of my guys will go.
Would I be able to Overwatch again because he moved out?
One reaction,
Or-
one reaction
no.
around.
Okay.
Secondary witch is going to pick attack Warden. Does an let me real quick. Excuse me, I'm forgetting my own guy's stats right now. Warden does the 10 plus a 13. Pass your E events.
You didn't need the advantage.
Cool. 3 heat right now. 4 next time the switch its turn. If your danger zone, 7.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I think Foxy's
so there's
mad at
that.
us.
Oh.
Getting the sense that Foxy is not pleased with us just based on some certain
Hey,
You know what?
Foxy.
patterns
up?
of behavior.
So that 3 pushed me
It's just
over
us.
into
No.
yeah.
You should
Um,
both stress, man.
So I rolled it. It's a 1.
Well, thankfully, you cannot blow up at that. I'm pretty
True.
sure. I think that's.
Yeah.
I think because of
It just
because
says
you're still.
meltdown.
Yeah. Hang
Yeah.
on. I'll.
So
Hey, I'm gonna pull it up real
you're-
quick. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
You're exposed. That's all. That's
Yeah,
all
you're
I mean.
exposed. You're exposed. You're exposed. You're exposed.
That's all I mean.
Okay.
You're exposed. Perfect. Speaking of exposed, it's the sniper's turn.
No.
Don't worry, it has to reload. You'll see it deploy some grappling hooks and swing itself over to here, literally hanging on the wall of the thing to kind of hide under the bulk of it. It's literally on the wall right now, hiding from you all, and it will remain right there. And then reload its gun, and that's its turn. Then we've got a couple Harriers left, a lot less than last time. Let's just do the shooting thing. Orpheus, does a 13 patch your evasion?
Nope. Well, yes.
Oh,
actually,
never mind.
sorry, 13 does.
Oh, 6 kinetic.
6
I don't know why I held a
kinetic
four.
means
6 kinetic.
3 kinetic, sir.
You're right. These last two. Ember, does either a 5 does not patch your evasion?
Nope.
Does a 12 patch your evasion?
Yes, it does.
6 kinetic.
All right.
The witch went. This witch back here. Did this witch go? It did.
Yeah.
This sniper did not go. It also didn't shoot. It's gonna shoot.
Oh.
Fuck. Eve, I'm assuming a 3 does not patch your evasion.
Oh, thank fuck. Yes, it does not.
Accuracy.
Wait, it
Never
has
mind,
sniper's mark.
I
It's
literally
sniper's
can't-
mark. I'm sniper's
I
mark.
literally-
No, I'm
Yeah.
Foxy.
No,
I'm
but it doesn't
sniper's
matter.
marked.
It has to hit you still.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're fine. Also, I think because the shot at you clear the mark because it's the tech turn. So you clear the mark.
Ha.
It'll then use its turn to just move forward 4 spaces and end its turn. And that's literally, I think, everyone that got the chance to go. That's everybody. So,
Sorry.
tallying points again. I'll say this guy counts more as in this zone than in that zone because the wall's kind of a bit of a hack. So they only get the 1 point here for this zone. So it's 3-0 now. We're going into round 3. We have 3 rounds left. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first this round to activate stunned, and then that's the whole turn is my mech shutting
Okay.
down.
Cool. Then while you're stunned, I'll make this very simple. This guy will go. You have evasion 5 while you're stunned, so
Yep.
so a 7 passes that. 6 more kinetic. So free, you know, your armor and everything. Go on, have fun with it.
Yes,
That's its
yes.
turn. Oh, also I should probably end the round. End the round, swinging it around. Okay, that's its turn. Who's next?
I mean,
Uh,
this guy loses his pip. I started that round
yes.
1. He's got to go. The pip goes. It should have went at the end of round 2. He's
that's
not
fine.
targeted
That's fair.
anymore.
All right.
Okay, no.
Zoomies.
It passes after my next round, after the end of my next turn. So,
Oh, right. That's fair. That makes sense. Okay, got it. Understood.
shit. All right. Ember Warden, do you want to take it first? Because I don't have
Yeah,
anything
I
on
can-
deck. I'm trying to scramble, and I'm not thinking of
Sure.
anything.
I'm gonna stabilize.
Air?
yeah.
That's a full action?
And- Yep. And I'll use that to cool down my mech.
You'll see that your mech literally discharges all that energy and static into the ground to just spread it around you.
Mm-hmm. And then I will overcharge.
Right back into you.
All right, and I'm gonna make a tech attack against this witch again.
Right.
Go ahead and do that.
Which witch? This witch?
The one on the
Which witch?
the other one. The one on the
Which is which
other
witch?
building. Yeah, there you go.
That witch.
Does a 14 hit?
Oh, you just got it. Nailed it.
Oh yeah. All right, and I will
Hold him up.
back in.
Hestia will reach out in paracausal space. We literally see in Legion space, Hestia's hands reach out, cradle this sort of witch's paracausal code. Let me shelter you, unbeliever. And horses. And then in real space, you two will swap places. Whoop.
All right.
Go ahead and move so I can move you in your space.
Yeah. Yes. That puts
You're
me
right
was it
there.
here. All right.
Yep.
All right. And that's it.
Takes 2 heat from the invade as well.
Mhm.
Cool. I'll make this simple. The sniper will go next. It's going to back the hell up from you, Ember, and it's going to reload.
All right.
Like, and that's its turn.
Oh, it's either you or me. Ember just swapped, and we've got Orf down for a while.
Yeah. Let's see. The those on my own. I can attack both the witch and this guy here. I actually haven't gotten any scans on him. Funky enough. Actually.
Oh, I don't free scan anymore.
True.
Oh, that's true. Shit. I've got a little bit more heat that I can burn. So I'll go. Yeah, I'll move up my FIFO fum.
Move to FIFO fum it.
Yeah, if I was to move up to here, would I be able to be overwatched because we're on different levels?
You have to start your movement in range of Overwatch for them. So no, you're fine.
Okay. So yeah, I'll FIFO fum my ass up there using my 3 movement. And I will barrage. And I'll attack these 2 fuckers.
Which 2 fuckers?
One's on the
the ones on the roof.
The witch and the harpy on the.
You got it.
That's their name.
It's actually a Valkyrie, funnily enough.
Valkyrie, whatever.
That is
It's a harpy now.
19 plus 1.
19 plus 1 is absolutely a hit.
Yeah, it's also a crit, so they're prone.
There is. On which one?
We'll do the tech dude.
The witch?
The witch?
Yes, the witch.
Alright, the witch is knocked prone. And how much damage do you do?
That is... Sorry. Do that as a 6 and a 3 plus 3, so 12.
Exactly what you need to structure it. Let me roll that. Okay, it's got a hull check real quick. It's got -2 to hull.
It does.
Yeah.
It didn't roll well. Your buzzsaw eats directly into the middle of the top of its disc, tears into it, down into the cockpit. You all see a spurt of blood and oil spurt up as the pilot is literally devoured alive by these buzzsaws. Fun fact: this thing is a veteran and has structure, but you structured it, and then it rolled a 1 on its structure check, and then rolled a 1 on the hull check. Jesus. So it blew up.
It works.
Once again, Eve is just a little concerned by how deadly Tom's shit is.
You hitting this guy in the back too, the sniper?
What's it?
You hitting the sniper in the back too?
No, the harpy.
Oh, all right. Okay, the Valkyrie. Or what is it? This guy here? Or
no, it's 2.
There's one right next to me.
Oh, my fault. I hit the wrong one then. My bad. Cool. Skabut, and then you just roll hit against the Valkyrie.
Yeah, that's
what you get?
A 7 plus 5
is 13. 12. Might just be enough for you. 12
7 plus 5 is 12.
You got it. Hits.
Cool. And that's 3 plus 5 plus 2.
10.
10?
Yeah. Enough. It's more than enough. You turn your other cannon around and blow this thing around. The buzzsaws turn and just eat into this thing. Also, we're just taking damage roll from your last rolling with. It would have still been 12. So I don't know why we had to roll that. Don't worry about it. It's dead.
Welcome up. And then let's see. Is this other witch within range? They are not. Some of.
Yes,
that'll be fine.
But you know. Let's see. My next overcharge will be 1d6 heat. And I don't think I want to fuck around with that right now.
Fair and valid.
I'm surprised, but don't do that.
With a
would
5
recommend
heat cap?
Would recommend not doing that.
Yeah. Cool. I really do just leave a wake of destruction behind me.
So Okay, you're our safe space.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the end of my turn, really. So I don't. Do I have one more movement? I think so. Do I? Because I was right here. One. I technically do have one more movement. I could. Nah, it'll be fine.
We go. In that case, it's over to me. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Then I don't have a lot of guys left. Let me tell you. This sniper's reloaded. It's gonna pop on up, and hey, it's exposed, aren't you, Warden?
I think so, because doesn't that not? Oh yeah, I can only clear
You
that
gotta
by
stabilize the
stabilizing.
clear. Oh.
Yep. So yeah,
Or no.
It's like-
It would clear at the end of your next turn.
it would. Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
So,
Unless,
yeah, I
unless
know.
someone says
Your
otherwise.
mech suffers from exposed status until it takes action to remove it.
Yep. Okay, so never mind. So then you have to remove it then. Well, in which case,
Okay.
I feel kind of bad for this.
So
there's a
would
9 Patrick.
exposed cancel out with blast platings resistance?
Yes. So this would deal.
Okay.
This would deal full damage. Does a the 10 patch your evasion?
It does.
So you would take 20 armor piercing damage. Resistance drops that to 10. It is, however, armor piercing, so it is flat 10 damage to you. Kinetic, might I add.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. As it blasts another round straight through you, and remains right there. That's its turn, though. Anybody else?
I think it's
Alrighty.
just me
I know.
left.
I know.
Yeah.
I know what my next turn will be.
Cool.
Ow.
At the risk of the harpy or Valkyrie getting me. It's Valkyrie. I don't know. It's Valkyrie. Leave me alone. You know what? I'm
You're
just gonna
fine.
fucking
You're
take
fine.
it. Boost. Cause why not?
Question. Don't you have saber engines?
Yes, I do have saber engines. Why do you ask?
Can't you activate them to boost to fly 10, ignoring engagement?
Yeah, but it can become jammed until the start of my next turn.
True. That's not great, but could be worse. Just saying, if you're worried about that much about getting hit, yeah, that's an option.
Stop making me fake it.
Sorry.
Stop. I'll bite it. I don't want to be jammed right now, because that
Alright, that's
does
fine.
bad things for me.
I'll roll the attack.
Yeah.
That's a 13 plus 2 for a 15 against your evasion.
That's 13 plus 2 for 15? Yeah, that'll hit.
17 kinetic.
Cool, back down to 2 HP, like we should
As
be.
it scratches straight through another wing and tears off some more feathers as you have to back away. But go ahead and make your movement.
Yeah, right.
Should probably get back up.
Get in there.
Whatever.
That'll be that, and I see that witch. So,
Get his ass.
I agree. Get his ass.
get his ass! Quick tech. We are... Do I be mean? Do I be mean now?
Be mean. Be mean.
Be mean now.
Do it.
Do I save that, or do I save it for...
Are you talking about your new toy?
My new toy, yeah.
Do it.
I mean, I don't know if I want to save it
is-
for the snipers or for the witch.
Does it only have like one charge on it, or is it once per scene, or like?
I think it's once per
attack thing?
scene. Make a tech attack against a character within sensors and let it sight until the end of their next turn. So it has 3 charges.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
You certainly
let's do it.
have enough for like all 3 of them.
Yep. So we'll do that.
All right. What are we doing?
Activating Lunar Eclipse against the witch.
Go ahead and roll your tech attack as Argus will manifest and just, I am with you, madam. Shall we?
We shall. You've got to be kidding.
What you got?
An 8 total.
Ooh, 8 total?
Yeah, 5 on the die plus
Can you
3.
use your +2?
Plus 2 won't make it. I have to get have to beat a 14 E defense on the witches.
13 defense. You gotta be a 13.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, so unfortunately, it does not go through. But hey, try it again.
I can. I use
Do you
my
overcharge again?
reaction.
Do it. Join us.
Overcharge.
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 I'm trying to make this quick.
Do it anyway.
I'm trying to make this round quick.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It's just a little overcharge.
To you, Bibs. Whatever you want to do.
No.
That's
No.
it?
Yeah.
I mean, you can still do a second quick attack of a different kind if you want. You know, you only
No,
quick
I'm-
attack once.
Mm-mm. I boosted.
Oh,
Boosted is a
you're
quick
right,
action.
You're right. I'm sorry. Fair enough. Off to me then. Who's not gone this turn? Nobody, because it's the top of the round. Right. Let's go ahead and have this Valkyrie go. Gonna swing over to. You know what? He already burned out boosted, so I guess he's gonna go to.
Wait, no, Eve was last. That was the end of the round.
Oh, you're right. So
Yes.
okay. Okay, so then I have any guys who haven't gone yet to go, which is just the Harriers, honestly.
Yeah.
Just the Harriers, really, is all it really is. And the sniper in the back. That could be. No, he went.
No, he
went,
reloaded.
He reloaded.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, he
just the
reloaded.
Harriers. We'll have them one shoot at Eve, one shoot at actually one shoot at Eve, one shoot at Warden. Eve does a 16 pass your evasion.
Yes.
Gonna be 6 kinetic.
Cool. Second structure. Let's fucking go, bitch.
Hey.
Warden does an 8 pass your evasion.
Yeah.
6 kinetic.
Ow. I'm down to 1.
Oof. It's looking rough for y'all.
All right.
I feel almost kind of bad, actually. Did I make this one a bit rough? I'm sorry, friends.
You kind of did. Not going to lie.
Guys.
We're a little
You
slow
also
right now.
gave us a lot of guys to deal with this whole quadrant thing. We haven't even had
Yeah.
this. Anyways,
Well,
I have to structure
Yes,
and also roll for cascade. Thankfully, I got another glancing blow.
true.
Okay,
That's a 4.
You're good.
that's fine.
Now let's
Good
score.
enough.
The enemy does not have any quadrants where they are the only guys in, so they don't score. And Eve, you are the only person in this upper quadrant. You score. It is 1-3 right now.
Hey.
We head into round 4. Let's play this round out and see where the score ends up at. Who wants to go first?
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I can go first and be
Hey,
stunned.
Orf.
No, didn't your stun already pass?
That goes away. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
your
last round.
stun goes away.
Oh, shit.
It doesn't
Yeah.
say
All effects
indefinitely.
end- yeah, all effects end at the top. Once you have the turn where you're stunned, they all end at the top of your turn.
Hey, Orf, can you get
Oh.
that sniper? I get a feeling it's looking at me.
My mech turned back on. I can get anything. Boop, boop.
All right, then, Orf.
I imagine
Let's
like
make it
the
happen.
Windows Vista, like a sound effect. Just
Orf, make it happen.
Yeah, gonna. How many goofy little hexes is this? Only 13. I'm gonna quick
Holy
action
howdy.
boost. We're gonna zip right up to this guy. We're gonna get right in his face, and we are
Harrier
going
will
to.
Overwatch at you. It does hit you with a 22, so please take 6 more kinetic on the way out.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll take 3 more instead. How about that?
Okay, that's fine.
Is that
I
fair?
can
That
accept 3.
seem fair?
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll allow 3.
Good. I'm glad.
Okay, go ahead and hurt my friend now.
I'm gonna overcharge to
I
get a
sure
full
you are.
barrage on this bad boy.
hello, neighbor.
Go on. Now,
we-
technically, you can't actually barrage by overcharging, but you can skirmish twice with 2 different mounts, so it counts the same thing.
I'll just
Effective.
skirmish twice.
Yeah.
It's as effective as a barrage.
Yeah, it would only matter if you had any super heavies.
I don't
Plus
have
you
any
can-
super heavies.
Well, then get the chopping.
You
can overcharge
the
yep.
push and then still have your full action.
Yep, basically.
Yep.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. 16.
Hits.
That is going to be 7 kinetic damage.
7 kinetic damage. You
and then
cleave one of the legs off. It starts trying to back away.
And then I'm going to use Bruiser to give myself accuracy on this roll for the heavy charged blade. That is going to be 21.
Ooh, fucking hits.
And that is
It's
going to
crits,
be
baby.
that's going to be 6 energy damage.
More than enough as you stab into the cannon and peel back, literally splitting the cannon open. The pilot has to chop out and run off as the mech explodes and goes critical. It's
Have a nice weekend.
The pilot is too busy running off to respond to you. They seem very upset though.
Have a
I
nice
wonder why they
weekend.
hate it when I do that.
I don't
Have
know.
fun
Orf.
with the paperwork.
All right then. Am I up?
Yeah.
I think so.
Cool. I've got a couple Harriers left. This one's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's gonna shoot at Ember.
All right.
Because the sniper sure can't anymore. Does a 15 patch your evasion?
Yeah, it does.
6 kinetic, please.
Hey. That's
Did you
me
structure?
structured.
Yeah. I structured everybody, I'm pretty sure.
Did.
You have.
Nice,
I am 2 out of 4.
Nice. All
2
right.
more structures and Eve is
out of
dead.
Meaningful Lancer combat. Also, that's its turn.
All right.
One of y'all gets to go now.
Hey, can I go next? I need to stabilize. So I
Do
don't
it,
get,
stabilize.
Like, I
Go
don't
for
get
it.
flinked.
It's all you.
Cool.
Stabilize,
I'ma
my dude.
Stabilize my ass. Shit. Would I be able to both repair my HP and end a condition with, or end exposed?
If you blow repair,
Is
yeah.
this looking
Yes.
okay? Yeah.
Spend the repair to restore HP, and
Yeah,
then you end a condition affecting you.
Yes. So yeah. So
Okay.
you blow on repair. Yes, you can do both. So max XP and
Cool.
fully exposed.
Cool.
As you rapidly begin
Poggers.
to literally begin to modify and edit systems, and you'll see redundancies popping up as literal armored plating begin to pull down over the exposed parts of your reactor to reshield it.
Yeah, resetting my heat gauge as well. Fuck yeah, baby.
Nice.
Iron Drake, back online.
Affirmative.
Alrighty, now let's. Fuck. You know what? I can fee fi fo
Right here on camera?
a little bit. What?
You said let's fuck right here on camera, really?
Oh. Well, my brain is.
It's fine. You're great.
I was like,
You're wonderful. Okay.
alrighty, now let's barrage, and then I saw the little grayed out icon and went, fuck.
That's your full action, baby. Stabilize.
It
Yep.
It's okay.
you know,
you can always
so-
skirmish and overcharge.
It's true. You could overcharge and skirmish.
Your
There's
heat
no
cap is
Yeah.
reset.
You could do
That
it.
is true. Alrighty, add one to the counter.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. 13, baby.
Incurring 1d6 heat.
Lucky number 13. What could go wrong?
1.
Nice.
Alrighty, and let's You know what? Yeah, we'll just skirmish.
Do it.
With, let's see. Or actually, hang on. If I move before that, fee fi fo. Actually, wait. No, hang on. Are they within range right now?
Probably.
No, they're not.
Got a fee fi fo.
So I will. I'm a fee. To fi and
Singular
foe
fee.
fire.
Fee fi fo fire.
E5. Fuck this bitch up. Go ahead. Roll your hit.
Alrighty, that is a 13, and that's to their normal evasion.
That's more than enough.
Cool. That's 1d6 plus 2. Where'd my dice go? Okay. That is a 8 for damage.
That's the
8
hit.
kinetic.
As you blow off a good portion of the armor around the armored knee around it, making it wobble a little bit. Anything more from you?
That is it. I'm already in danger zone, motherfucker. How am I in danger zone? Hang on, no. That's not right,
Yeah.
because it's only one heat to self. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm at 2.
So yeah, you're okay. Cool. Go ahead and take 4 more. Which starting his turn. Gonna start his turn. Gonna swing right on over here, and then it's gonna. Let's do this one. That sounds fun. Unless I roll a 1. Does a 3 pass your evasion, Warden? Or sorry, your E defense, Warden.
E defense? No.
Okay, cool. Let's try something else. Fucking hell. Never mind. It doesn't do anything. It fucks up everything. Its turn is over. What do you guys go?
It's me or you, Emperor?
Hey Eve, how would you
Yeah?
feel about switching places?
It's gonna be uncomfortable as shit, isn't it?
I mean, it's up to you. It's a bit safer where I am now.
You know what, please?
Okay.
Please?
I'm gonna invade Eve to beckon her and switch places.
I'm gonna say because this is the willing thing, you don't need to invade.
You don't. Yeah, you can invade a willing target. So
yeah. So just do it.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna beckon. Great.
All right. Y'all 2 swap places.
Yep.
I just like to imagine the paracausal space of just like Ember reaching out, and it's just Argus right there, like.
Yeah, absolutely. Estia almost takes Argus's hand and he just, well, hello, and kind of almost pulls him towards, and the 2 of you swap places.
Right, that puts you.
Go ahead over there.
Here, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead over there, family.
All right. And then
I
I
win.
will.
It's true.
And then I'm gonna attack with my arc projector because my other weapon
You
is
got it.
gone.
You got it.
Not the other weapon, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Does a 17 hit on...
who you hitting?
Sorry, I should have mentioned this guy.
Yup.
All right.
Fuck them up.
Having said
Secondary
that, I'm
attack.
gonna do that again to link to arc to the other one. Does a 7 hit?
7 does not. I'm sorry.
All right, great. All right, so the first one takes 4 damage.
Enough. It blows the fuck up.
Great. And because I took heat doing that, I'm
I'm
gonna
Yeah.
play
use...
the Lego disassemble sound.
How far away is that? Oh, he's in range 3. I'm gonna use my charged exoskeleton to do 2
Yeah.
AP energy damage to the other one.
You lift your arm up, spikes fly out of the arm, slam into the cockpit of this thing, and it spirals into the ground, exploding in a fiery ball. It's real dead.
All right.
You guys killing all
is
my
my
Harriers.
Yep.
Well, you should stop trying to kill us.
Yeah.
That's my
exactly.
job.
I did not smartly
right.
deploy. I should have
thought your
deployed to
job
this
was to
quadrant
be our
first.
friend.
Youch.
I think you're doing fine. Speaking of, my friend here is going to. I'm very concerned for the health of my Valkyrie, honestly. But it's going to.
Come on, bitch. Let's
Yeah,
go.
you're right. Sorry, you called
Let's
it. All right,
fucking
coming
go.
right at you. Here comes the attack. Does a 14 pass your evasion?
Meets it beats.
Same old song and dance. That's going to be 7 kinetic.
Cool. Ouch.
And then it's going to try the gun. A 4 does not pass your evasion, I would assume.
Does not. Nope.
I'm going to hit with both attacks one of these fucking days. I swear to y'all, I will.
One day.
That's his turn,
One
by
day.
the way, though. It has to end his turn there, also. That's important.
Aww. And it's right in view of me.
Sure is.
Hey, would it like to try a taste of an Archer Nexus?
I don't think it wants to. It's probably going to, though.
All right. Let's do that. So, I have a range of 10.
Uh-huh.
Let me just double check real quick.
I mean,
Does.
it's right next to you, so I don't think you need to
Yeah.
worry about range.
Nope, I'm just trying to make sense. 10 hexes, right?
Yep.
There's a Harrier
line?
behind it.
Oh, is it
Okay.
line?
Is it?
Nope, it's just range
Oh.
10, my bad.
Okay,
so then-
I don't understand where line is. It would tell me. I'm
You're fine,
dumb.
you're fine.
You're
You're
good.
fine, you're fine.
No, the
Go
line
on,
just
roll.
has a
Anyways, I said
different
we
icon.
skirmish.
That's all.
Skirmish. So,
Remember, when you skirmish, you fire with all weapons on the mount. So,
skirmish all weapons on the mount? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the only
all.
one
when
on
you
this
skirmish,
mount.
you fire with all the mounts. When you skirmish, you fire with all weapons on the mount.
I thought that was
is two mount.
barrage.
No. Barrage is 2 mount.
No, Rainy has it right.
No.
Is it like a flex
yeah.
mount?
When you
Yes, it's a flex mount. It's
Yeah,
the
but it
only one
has
on
that
its
one
mount.
weapon. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
it'll
no,
only
if
just the
you-
one.
Yeah, I know. I was saying if you had other weapons on the mount, they would fire. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, no, this is the only one with the mount.
Okay, my bad. Go on, do your thing.
Right when the hit. Crap.
Not shit and crap. Oh no.
I said 2 hit. Crap. So that is a 14 on the die. For our
Yes.
Valkyrie.
You get E
Perfect.
defense, yes. I mean, if it hit regardless, doesn't matter.
Yes, E defense.
Hits. Damage.
1d6 explosive.
Roll it.
It up.
Oh, it's lucky.
What you got?
It got 4 total explosive.
Okay, I do not know why you held that for so long. I don't know why
Well,
you made
because
this amount of pause on
ComCon
that.
told me that I get 6, but I don't.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't.
Alright
the
then.
one thing I love about ComCon, or don't like about ComCon, is that it auto rolls for you when you pop.
Ah,
the thing.
yeah. That's the annoying part. Fine. Anything else for you?
Yep. That's half action. So
Yep.
let's ruin its day. Let's
Sure.
really ruin its day.
Do it.
Fuck 'em up.
I'm gonna fuck him up with a little bit of an invade.
Oh.
So tech attack. That is a nat 20 for a total of 23
Absolutely
on its E
hits.
defense. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Effect.
Fragment signal.
It's good.
You feed false impaired and slowed until the end of its next turn.
Got it. Marking that down. Impaired and slowed. Got it. It's marked.
Beautiful.
Anything else?
I think I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Alrighty. One of my guys will go. There aren't many of them left. The sniper is up. It's not loaded. It's going to move over here, and it'll reload. That's its turn.
All right.
I imagine it's just like in the chaos. They go for another shot. Click.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Ember, I believe that's you, yeah? Or did you go?
I already won.
Ember
I think
swapped
that's
me.
everybody again.
It
Yeah.
was everybody again.
Then, all right, I'll just end with. Oh, actually, it's actually everybody from me too. Funnily enough.
You're right.
So then,
Yeah.
at the end of the round, let's tally up points. But before you want to tally up points, you all, strangely enough, hear your comms go off from orbit. There are 4 contacts coming in. They should tune into them.
Reinforcements.
One for each of us.
Hey, Minerva! Thought maybe you guys could use a little bit of backup, huh? As you'll
Is that-
find, Tigers 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Tiburons drop into combat with all 4. Drop into combat with all 4 of y'all. Tiburons! Clean up! Let's get our friends away out of here, yeah?
Oh, blessed be. Thank you, Tigers.
They'll drop in, begin to make their turns real quickly. Let's do some quick shooting. Boom, boom. That's more than enough to hit. It's more than enough to kill the sniper. Those 2 turn as T3 Goblin and T4 Bull turn and just blow this thing to smithereens. The sniper goes kaput. I'm gonna move it over so I can actually see the button for making it go kaput. Damn it! Button.
Are both Tiger and Thresher both T1, or is that a
No,
miss?
I mistyped that. That's my bad.
Okay. Okay.
Thresher should be
I was just
T2.
wondering.
Tiger T2.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
The sniper blows up.
Cool.
These 2 come over here, and they start to let me do some more shooting. Damn, they're rolling hot. What the? Yeah. Eve, you watch that Valkyrie swing and miss over you, duck around, and laser rounds into his cockpit and blow it to smithereens. It explodes, raining shrapnel all around your mech as it also goes kaput.
You
That
put
is the
it me.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
Yeah,
You're fine. I promise.
that'd be a little different.
I promise you're
just
fine.
fucking explodes.
Yeah.
Hey, you
So the
remember
round
the
ends.
structure you had?
Yeah. So the round ends. Now, if we count tally, the enemy once again. Actually, technically, also they blew this guy up too. My bad. The enemy once again has no zones that they have control over, and you guys have 2. Tying the score, 3-3.
Ooh.
Tiger 1 taps in to your comms, Staff Sergeant. To your comms warden. Thresher, Tiburon 1. This is Thresher. Staff Sergeant, check in.
Staff Sergeant, checking in. What a,
How you
what
all
a
looking?
lovely
Functional?
day to see you.
We'll see you. You get back up to orbit. First round of drinks on you.
What's that?
First round of drinks on you when we get back to orbit.
I'll have to pull up my bank account to actually look at all that.
Tiger taps in. Good, because I'm a drinker.
Oh.
I know.
Eve, I see you doing the calm hand.
Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I am going to write a letter of complaint to Smith Tomato. This is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, you're looking pretty banged up over there. Call your dropship. Get yourself moving to these coordinates. We think we found Agora.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Well then, let's get moving.
There's a caveat, though.
There always
Oh.
You know
What's the
the
news?
fascist dictator, leader of the peace of, guy
Oh,
running this
please.
whole goddamn war?
Don't tell me he's in that
Yeah.
same coordinate.
Worse, he's trying to make his way out, and he's using Agora as a hostage, along with the rest of the diplomats. If you're gonna stop him, you gotta move fast.
How delightful.
Great.
I'll fuel up and
Alright.
repair in the Juliet. You guys go ahead without me. For like 0.5 seconds, I'll be behind. Don't worry.
We all head
She's
to the
mean.
Juliet.
Yeah, Romeo taps in. I heard it. I'm inbound. Give me a few. And the camera will kind of cut as the dropship slowly swoops and pans in, as you'll see the Tiburons move to start literally creating an open field where Juliet can land while they put out fields of fire around you. Like the well-trained goddamn mech squad they are.
Well,
yeah.
well, better than us.
Y'all did
The
fine.
cleanup crew.
Exactly.
You're clean up.
You all are able to hop back inside the dropship. And Eve, even though it might take you a bit of a moment to kind of reassemble yourself and kind of to like regather yourself and everything, you are easily able to make it back to your bay, and you all have the space as as Romeo sort of slowly angles in the dropship, kind of pile in on heavy engines, rotating. They drop down and open the bays. Stack up. We got places to be.
Go,
Yep.
go.
We're going in. I mean,
let's
obviously.
Yes.
Yeah.
Two
I have a
birds
with
feeling
one stone.
the Thresher squad is not following us.
We'll stay here and keep the zone clear. If he start butting the squads again, we'll swat him down. Give him hell, Bravo 3.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Will do. You stay safe.
Safe ain't our job.
Well, I need you alive, alright?
They jump down into the fray and begin to kind of clear up as more targets begin to jump into the field. I'm going to slide you all back to our open screen as we step, and you are officially in a little bit of downtime. You're back in the Juliet, who is rapidly flying low under the cover of the skyscrapers, weaving between wide streets and buildings, making its way towards the center of the Capitol complex, which you assume, or which you can actually tell by the map, is the administrative head, the main building where PSOV is well garrisoned, their headquarters, effectively.
Let's see. And so we would use our repair capacity to start repairing stuff.
So, if you want to spend any repairs, you can spend repair to restore structure, or to fully repair your. I'm pretty sure it's 2 repair to restore structure, and or 1 repair to get full health back. And
Yeah,
or,
it's-
Yeah. So yeah, the game will guide you through how to things. So spend repair as you need to. You'll find that the Juliet's 2 extra bays have enough spare parts, and you have just about enough time to get all the repairs you want done.
Okay. With using repair capacity or without?
Yes, you have to
Wait.
use a repair capacity.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Fuck.
Because we don't have a full repair. Full repair doesn't use repair capacities.
Oh, okay. Okay, that checks
And
out.
I am completely dumped to mine, so that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
Let's see.
Me too.
I can hold on with 2 for now and just deal with the 3 out of 4 stress. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Everything's okay.
You're all doing wonderfully. Hey, you're all full health and full structure again, right?
No,
Nope.
I am.
I'm 3 out of 4. You got me down to
didn't see
2
that.
structures.
That ain't too bad.
I
Also,
have repair capacity 3.
Be aware, people can spend their repairs on other people. So, like, if someone else wants to spend repair, that you can pool those together.
I'm all out of
Okay.
repairs because I used one to get me to full health too. So
Fair.
dumped all 3 of mine.
You've at least got something going for you, friends.
You know. Let's see. Let's just pray we don't run into any more snipers. A red dot appears somewhere.
Yeah.
Romeo taps in. How's morale back there? They got a little banged up. We doing okay?
Doing all right.
We've had worse, but it's not great.
Should always remember, first sortie with a new mech is always a shit show.
Well, if you
I
ask
gotta
me,
break it in a little bit.
you were horribly outnumbered, and in some cases, they were prepared for you. And you took them out of that on top with little help. You should be proud of yourselves.
I agree.
Nonetheless, thank you, Orf. Nonetheless, the real fight starts here, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is
Yep.
where the shit gets shitting.
As he angles across the street over to a nice wide open main boulevard, you'll see that the massive administrative building you are all heading towards borders at the edge of a docking port. You can see the ocean wide out stretching behind it. And at that docking port, you can see the top of some sort of angled metal structure. That up there, that looks like that's going to be her target. It's an old submersible ship from back in the day, before this planet had space travel. It's a hauler, but it's got guns and it's got speed. More importantly, it can go deeper into the oceans than our scans can track. Earth gets in that and gets deep enough, he's lost. And if Agor's with him, he's lost too.
Alrighty. Tom will open up a channel for what's her name? The lady we were talking
Hush.
with earlier. Hush.
Commander Hush.
Yeah. And he'll be like, "Yo, so we got good news and bad news.
And what's that?
We figured out kind of where Orgora is. Bad news is they're together. He's using
You
them as
mean Hurst?
hostages. Hurst is, yeah.
I'm
Hurst
assuming you're
is-
already inbound?
We are. Where are you?
Shield zone, Central District. We're a bit pinned, but, and you'll hear kind of grunt for a bit. We're making progress.
Alrighty. Let's see. Out of character, would it be better for them to try and cut off the Kingmaker and just be an obstacle in their path to get to it, or
Y'all are
help
at
chase
the
them
port.
down?
If the Kingmaker gets out of port, it's going to submerge almost immediately. There is no
Yeah.
cutting it off. You have to stop it before it takes off.
Okay, so they're already in the Kingmaker.
No. Hurst is
We're-
Hurst is still in the building. He's on his way to it.
Yes. So
we are
getting
trying
in
to
the-
land. Yeah,
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
we're trying to
Would it
land
be-
before they
yeah.
get there. We're gonna be landing
Yeah.
on the Kingmaker to stop it, I believe. right?
Hush cuts in. Oh, yes, you're right. That's your goal. Your goal is to get the Kingmaker and stop it before they get there, or at the very least before they take off. Hush
Okay.
cuts into comms and says, "Party's about to get real wild where you are."
Well, can we expect you?
We're pretty pinned over here. It's rough. I'm losing troops, and the fight's already getting rough. Squads 2 and 7, converge on my vector and put the fire out. Clear me a path.
All right.
Eve will like just tap in a little bit to a comm line to the Tiburons. Oi! Tibbs!
Yo, yo.
You guys are looking to clear out a couple of more fires. We've got squads 2 and 7 of Nolan Farces. They're going to need some backup. Think you're going to give them a little hand?
You see 4 signatures shriek, booster trails shriek across the air. We're already en route to the party. See you in a minute.
Have fun!
Staff Sergeant. If
Copy.
Hurst arrives before Hush does, and we have the opportunity, shouldn't we just end the war now?
I'll pass that question along. It's out. I would believe it's out of my jurisdiction, and he'll ask Hurst if we have the hush. Yes, if we have all these.
It's okay, it's okay. It's Commander Mati.
Letters.
Yes. Commander Marty is also a perfectly fine one.
Yeah. So if we have the opening to just kill them right there and bring an end to the war, do you want us to take the shot?
She literally almost growled in the way she responds to you. You've no need to worry. I'll be there. Hurst is mine.
Very well. Orf.
Staff Sergeant.
We do not we do not take the shot.
The Tiburons will help and assist. Hush will make it. Commander Mati will make it there just in time with us. Don't you worry, Orf.
You're my squad mates, so I don't want to catch you out of surprise, but if the opportunity arises and Hush is not here to settle her vendetta, his vendetta?
Her.
And she's not here to settle her vendetta, I'm taking the shot. I will not let a war carry on for the sake of a vendetta.
I understand.
Sounds good to me. I do the same.
Think it's as you all are saying that Romeo is turning and just, all right, once more into the fray. I'll pick you up as soon as you're done here. So get it done. And as the camera kind of cuts on Juliet, slowly descending into a drop to open the bays, we cut inside to a figure rapidly moving their way downstairs. 2 armed guards are in front of them. Behind them is a group of several people, and 2 more armed guards pointing guns down at the group. One of them, amongst the group, looks back and forth nervously, clutching an OmniNet pad close to them as tight as they can. Dr. Nara Agura looks back and forth, concerned and curious. Brigadier General? Ptolemaeus Hurst stops, looks left. And what is it then? Quickly. What exactly are you intending? He turns and smiles. My dear doctor, it's very simple. I intend Exodus. And it's as you all drop into combat, we're going to end our session right there. I want to thank everybody here for coming out to another lovely episode of Minerva Exodus. This one was a nail biter. About halfway through the combat, I was like, yo, did I go a little too hard on them, like internally? But I'll be honest, we ended for time. If y'all had another round or two, that was the end of round 3. Y'all still had 2 more full rounds to go through before we ended the combat, and there were only about 4 enemies left. Y'all would have been fine. That was cleaned up at that point. So want to fully say thank you to my players for their incredible work, their strong RP, and their great characters they bring to the story. Thank you all at home for watching and tuning in to the wonderful things that we deliver here to your screens. And if you're enjoying the story, then let you know that to be back here in exactly 7 days for episode 4 of Minerva Exodus. In the meantime, I want to let you all know that we are currently still in the middle of our Neon Fright celebration, meaning throughout the month of October, you will see several strange things, lovely one-shots being brought to your screens here. So be ready this weekend for another one. Specifically, on Friday, it is Melody of the Deep One, run by our very own Tyrant and our staff member, who is making their GM debut here for Neon Lights Roleplay, as far as that goes. Well, their debut for us. They've been GM before plenty of times. Regardless, it's going to be an incredible little game, so please come on and do that. I know that I normally try to leave some time for things to be plugged and stuff like that, but I'm going to make sure that I debrief with my players. So instead, I put the burden of finding these wonderful people, what to do on the internet, and where they'll be next on all of you. If you've been watching stream, you've seen our socials, been flying up and down the screen here a couple times. Check them out. Find these wonderful, incredible players, find what they do, and see why I love them so goddamn much for what they bring to this space. Thank you all once again for one more lovely episode of Minerva Exodus. And I let you know that something is calling beyond the stars. It will awaken, and the war will begin. I'll see you all in exactly a week. Good night.